Okay, looks good now, chat. Looks good now. So basically all I have to do now is just pass time, because I have to wait for Chazz, and it's not even the right day for me to get the stuff I want for the Summon Skull. I have 3 copies of Summon Skull, but I have, like, nothing to support the Dark attributes. I only have 1 copy of Mystic Tomato, and that's pretty much it. I don't even have, like, the Witch's Apprentice, which just gives, like, all the Dark attribute types, like 500 points, right? It's like Starboy and the day. It's kind of annoying, though, because there's literally nothing to do until Chazz comes back. So we're just waiting. I suppose I could try and get an extra gold sandwich for him in time, but that's about it. Let me try. The only way to get rid of sandwiches, though, is to gift them, so I can just give them to the other people. Don't see it. There you go. What do they sell for this? Okay, wind. So tomorrow is this one, and that one. It'll reset. I don't see why you can only buy 1 attribute during 1 day of the week. That is such a terrible system. Like, I want to build a certain kind of deck, so why can't I just buy it? It's kind of just a waste of time. Oh, right, I gotta go to class. Let's do that. It's a very Y mechanic. Duel Academy didn't have that, did it? I think it had multiple sets of cards that appear on certain days, not just one specific pack that doesn't show up unless you have, like, max hearts or on a certain day. It's just kind of silly like that. Most of the store is just empty. Morning, kids. Huh? Isn't it Professor Charter's class today? He ate 10-day-old curry and got sick. That's just like Professor Starter to do that. Yep, Professor Smarter loves his curry. It's Professor Starter. Chumley, did you just say something? I didn't say anything. Oh. We're done with today's lesson. Hello, friend. Thank you for the resub. Alright, now I go home and go to bed, because there's nothing to do. Last episode, I got the remaining characters to be my Tag Force partner for part 2, so I'm pretty much done with them. Next day, here we come. Yeah, there. End the day. I'd like to test my, oh. Interscholastic Duel? This must be the event. The duel will be between our Academy and North Academy. Let's go. Cheer our Academy on. Everyone, come to the duel field after class. Alright. Guess that's that. Am I gonna have to watch another scripted duel? Oh, that's gonna be a little annoying. Better get in a real duel while I can. A duel? Of course, I'd love to duel you. Let's do it. May as well get some more duel points, because I'm apparently going to blow everything on the next pack. Clown Brigade. Yeah, Brigade. Let's burn him for now. Unfortunately, Skull Invitation does not really combo with Summon Skull in the most optimal way. Set that down. Set this down. Alright. I'd like to try something new, but it looks like I have to put that on hold. Shoutouts to the card store for only selling 1 pack on Monday or something. You gotta wait a week. That's the rule. Okay. Guess I can do that. Set that again, because he's definitely going to be smart enough to attack into it. Ryukishin powered. Nope. Poor fool. Alright. Don't really need to Cyberjar or anything. I'll attack into this and die. Because the AI doesn't read Yomi Ship's effect. Wow. Good job. Really bopped him for 50 life points there. You think he knows how his clowns even work? Probably not. He's going so slow, though. He's not setting off my burn effects yet. Oh no! Poor fool. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Shadow spell, that's not gonna do much. Well, I really wish I had Toll or something. That would have sped this up a bit. Now I need to just draw into just desserts or something. Wonder if I should just go with Cyberjar now. He's got a bunch of bodies on board. If I immediately remove from play. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Works for me. Okay, there's Toll. Activate that. We'll set down Cyberjar. Now pay to attack into it. And let's watch the magic happen. Soggy the Dark Clown. Let me get a drink while it goes through this. My throat's pretty dry. Masked Clown. Dream Clown. Okay, good. Throw that down. Ooh, this will be fun. Too bad I don't have the koala. Okay, 1,200 for him. He's right about to run out of life points now. He can't summon anything. Oh, Needleworm got removed from play, that's right. Well, Cyberjar's just gonna make the animation take too long, so let's just do this. Pay 500. He's got nothing in his back row. There goes nothing. Well, I win. $900, $1,500, there we go. He never stood a chance. 213. Ah, I lost. You're really good. Let's duel again sometime. Yeah, maybe sometime, buddy. Let me check the store for the day. I'm assuming Chazz will be back to being around after this, I hope. Would you like some cards? Yes, I would. Yeah, light pack, so tomorrow's this one, and then the next day we'll reset to this one. Terrible system. Guess I'll try buying a sandwich. See, you can give me that gold. Oh, I have too many. Nope, I didn't mean to hit that. Oh well. I don't know. I gotta give them something. Yeah, have this. There you go. Be happy. Classroom. Alright, is Nova around? I could easily get some points from him. He is. Okay, let's duel him. I like your courage. Stand up against someone like me. I'll teach you how to duel through example. Let's duel. Yeah, let me go first. First to end his existence. I'd like to play something different, but the game is making it annoying just for me to do that. Throw that down. It should be fine first. There's no way he can beat over it, assuming he even goes for an attack. Pot of Greed. Emergency Provisions. I don't know why he did that. That 1,000 is not going to make a difference, I tell you. Maybe I'll try dueling the teacher after this. He didn't attack. Come on, I need my other back row. Gravekeeper's Servant ain't that great on its own without Skull Invitation. Ah. He's not attacking. He's going Thunder Dragon. Oh. Well, that's annoying. Well, here we go. Nova's being a friend today, I see. Oh, great. Fantastic. That's what I want to see. I wonder if I should just go for the mill and hope he doesn't activate that, that thing that swaps the graveyard and deck. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to, huh? Okay. Go ahead. He put Thunder Dragon. Wait, what? He sacrificed Morphing Jar? Oh. So this is what it feels like to play against that. This is getting annoying, chat. Here we go. There it is. There it is. Unfortunately, his deck was already kind of half and half anyway, so I might be able to still... Yeah, I think I'm going to be able to win this anyway. Look at that. You gotta attack the other one. Good job. Alright. Let's set that. I need him to attack into these. Toll's not going to do me any good at this point. Hang on, is it controller or both players? Controller, okay. Yeah, I just need to go for the mill, basically. No reason not to play Toll, I suppose. Will make a difference. Can put my other Needleworm down with this. There it is. He's going for Cyberjar, of course he is. Should've saw that coming, in all honesty. Flip this. Flip this. And it back to his hand so he doesn't get to flip it right away. And we end. Oh no, not that. Anything but that. Oh no, stop it, Nova. Stop it. Nice. I pretty much got him. I actually won via mill. One face up. Oh, okay. Is that gonna be Cyberjar? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, it's Morphing Jar. Never mind. Never mind. I didn't even have to wait to flip up Needleworm. Good job. AI didn't really know what it was doing there. I lost. What a nightmare. Somebody wake me up. I'll do you anytime. It's my destiny after all. Let's duel the teacher. I just want to do some dueling because we're gonna have to sit and watch an AI duel anyway. May as well grind some extra points before we open more of the Dark Pack. Unfortunately, I can't get any of the good staples for a good chunk of the game. So, There also is a Monarch for the Dark attribute, right? Would that go well? Or is Summon Skull already too many stuff as it is? I can't really immediately get Heart of the Underdog either, so I can't just combo it with normal monster draw. Alright, this should work fine. Let's do this. Flip up this and hope he activates it. Ooh, that thing. No, don't do that. You thought you were sending me back to the hand, but little did you know. Alright, I got a plan for that back row now. Each time a counter trap card is activated, some special summon Synthetic Seraphim token. Alright, no problem. So let's go ahead and do this. Activate the effect. Pop that. Pop that. I rarely get to attack with Mobius with this deck, but when it happens, it happens. Activate Burning Land for that extra damage. I'll take a little bit here, but he's about to take a bit more. Not sure if Dark Monarch is in the game yet. Oh, did it come out, like, later? I assumed all 6 attributes would have one at the same time. Alright, let's end. Yeah, he's got nothing. That thing again. Don't really need to mill him yet because I don't have Skull Invitation, so let's set Poison Mummy. I guess I should stop him from building up resources. Oh, it's Night Assailant. Well, that's great. Oh well. I'm not playing aggressively anyway. Mobius is more in the deck just to bop the back row. As it normally is. Kelbic. Every time I try and think of good cards to go with Summon Skull, I just realize I already have so much that kind of just combos better with, like, the Water deck. Maybe I should try Water Beatdown for a little bit and then try and get the cards for that. Like Yomi Ship, Nightmare Penguin, and Mobius already go so well with it. I already splashed them into everything as it is. Alright. I suppose I could set up Cyber Jar. Because I need to draw more cards. I need my other things. Just Desserts being flipped after Cyber Jar could help me out, too. He's close to being finished off. Here it comes. It's just because last episode I played so much of, hang on. Let me read it, please. Yeah, let me read it, please. Discard one card from your hand, negate the activation effect of an effect monster, destroy the monster. Well, unfortunate. Not a huge deal, though. Now he gets a token. Oh. Ow. Dark Ruler, that guy, can be special summoned from your hand if you have canceled the effects of a card controlled by your opponent using a counter trap card. When this card is successfully special summoned in this way, the following effects are activated. Depending on the cards whose effects were originally canceled, spell, reduce your opponent's life points by 1500. Trap, choose one card in your opponent's field and destroy it. Effect monster, choose one card in your graveyard and special summon it to your field. I absorbed none of that. I'm just gonna say it has a big number, need to be scared of it. Let's hope he attacks into Yomi Ship with it. How about that? Yeah, come get me. I ain't scared of you. Oh, he attacked that one first. Okay. Dust Tornado's there. Set that. Put Morphing Jar down last. He's got no cards in his hand. I'm still A-okay. I can win via the Burning Land timer. Oh, never mind. He's got cards in his hand. Oh, he's gonna flip Morphing Jar. Well, he saved me the trouble. Okay. He's going for that now. Unfortunately for him, I just won. Hey, bada bing. 330. Not as much as baiting up Nova, though. Can't believe it. Nicely done. Keep up the good work. Alright. Let me... Nope, not that one. Deck menu, deck edit. Now, what's the button for this? There it is. There's like 18 different menus in this menu. Okay, yeah, here it is. This is the one I was using before. And that's the water, that's the burn. Let's try going back to this and swapping out some of the cards I got in it now. Because I do have a few better things. Now then, I was using Mobius in place of Amphibian Beast, so Mobius Beatdown's probably alright. I don't really need Kunai with Chain anymore. I didn't really use this thing very much. 7-colored fish, card destruction, not using back to square one. Solemn. Wait, I didn't have a third Starboy. I think I want that. Hang on, let me sort. Sort by frame. We'll do that. 38. Yeah, maybe splash 2 more monsters in there. Gakagigo. All water monsters. Share the pain's just a thing. Trunade. I don't really like using Trunade. Just put it back down. Throw in an axe. Cyber Dragon's in there because it's just fun to splash in. Maybe another Yomi ship. Serpent of Darkness. I already have Dust Tornado. I've got you in there. It probably could swap you with something else as well. Let me see here. X of Despair. I wonder if I should still splash in like a Cyber Jar or something, because Cyber Jar just is really good for getting stuff on the field, I suppose. Well, I don't really have too many flip effects, but setting Penguin's also good. We got bears in this deck, that's right, we do. No, Morphing Jar helps me set the deck down again, so maybe I'll go with that instead. Morphing Jar is just the staple of this era, ain't it? where is it? Okay. 39. Oh, this thing. I didn't really want to do that. It's easier just for me to throw down Axe and all that. Oh, right. I didn't put in Pot of Greed. No, never mind. It's there. I'm totally misremembering. Solemn Judgment was there. Reckless Greed. I want that. I got the recruiters there and everything. Steel Ogre Grotto. Yeah, maybe this will work out better than Summon Skull Beatdown anyway. Gravekeeper's Servant is just fun. Do I need another Yomi ship? Maybe. I almost want to throw in Chain Energy for the hell of it. Because it's just funny to end my first turn on Chain Energy and watch my opponent just drain their life points. Just put it in for funsies. Get rid of that. Always Trunade it back for myself, maybe. I don't know, I still need one more monster here. Sort by card frame. Okay, maybe one more Spell or Trap, but what do I need here? What do I need here? Maybe another Last Will? Last time I kept drawing a bunch of them. Let me see, let me see. Still don't have that. Still don't have that. That's Hoshi right there. Just try another last will and see how it works out. Sort by name first, then by frame, then it looks better. Alright, let's try this abomination again. Who knows? Maybe it'll go well. Who are you there? Slugging Saturn? Maybe not you. Try it against Nova, perhaps? He was walking in the stairs. You see that? What are your hopes and dreams for the future? Let's get warmed up by beating him up. Then I guess I'll go watch the AI duel. He's going second, I'm going first. You know what's gonna happen. I like how I put Future Fusion in everything, and I almost never draw it now. Darn, I was hoping to jinx it. Okay. Start with Pot of Greed. Don't really have something to throw down first. Cyber Dragon. Well then. Could just let him attack into me first. Nova doesn't really go for monsters most of the time, though. It's possible I could just set Starboy, and he won't do anything to it, and then I could just summon Mobius. If not, I could just special Cyber and then put Mobius down. Let me see what he does. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Because I know what he's gonna do to it. Well then. Mission accomplished. Yeah, he didn't attack. Or what's he doing? I'll let it go. Gonna... Yeah, it was Morphing Jar, damn. Oh well. Oh. Damn, he's suddenly doing things now that I'm not doing things with my burn deck. I suddenly want my burn back, chat. I suddenly want it back right now. Well, we can do that. And then my field spell. I know I can beat over Morphing Jar. I can go for 2 Starboys and see what happens first. Flip it up. It feels weird that my win condition is to attack now. Yeah, I don't like it. Maybe I don't want to play Beatdown after all, chat. I'm about to attack into Morphing Jar, so may as well set the stage. Let's do it. I got a penguin. He's gonna mill to activate his, whatever the name of that card was. There's Chain Energy. Feels familiar, but not now. Do that next turn now. Alright, now do that, and hope that helps me. This feels slow, chat! Oh. Okay. Go ahead first, I don't care. I don't need to revive Mobius, I'm good. Here it comes. Let me get a drink. Oh, crap! I just spilled some of my drink on me. Only a tiny bit. Hang on. This is what I get for just wanting to have a nice, clean throat. Okay, yeah, I thought it was worse. It's fine. It was a very small amount. Just water. Well, he's paying the cost now to do things. This feels so primitive now. Yes, it does. Now I don't have things to banish for that. I didn't think about that part, did I? Oh well. Pay the cost, pay the toll. Beat him down. So, did I just win? Wow. That felt unfulfilling. Oh, I'm fine. It was just a tiny bit of water on my shirt. That was nothing. There we go. Yeah, let me switch back. I don't think I want to play Beatdown after all. There we go. Switch that here. No, it's down here. Load recipe. Yeah, I'm attacking my opponent with monsters, but it's like, where's the cheese? Where's the satisfying kaboom of Skull Invitation going off? There we go. This feels right. Alright. Now let's go here, then. No, wait, I just go to the classroom for the day. That's all I have to do. No, it's this guy. I immediately forgot what guy to even talk to. There's nothing to do but except pass the time now, so let's do that. Alchemists believe in changing metal to gold. Just fixing my posture here. Wow, that's awesome! But they never succeeded. What was the point of the story? We're done with today's lesson. You probably heard via email, but if you haven't, there'll be a duel against North Academy. The representative is already in the duel arena, so let's all go to the duel arena. I can't believe the slacker's representing us. What are you muttering, Dr. Crowler? Let's go. I can't wait to duel. I wonder who it is. Nope, I get to watch. The school duel against North Academy will begin. So come on, when do I meet my opponent? You'll meet him. Right now, slacker. Huh? Who was that? Am I seeing things, or is that Princeton? It's Mr. Princeton to you. You're North Academy's rep, Princeton? I said it's Mr. Princeton. Yo, Chazz. What's going on, little brother? Slade, Jagger, why are you here? Why else to celebrate your big victory? You are going to win, right, Chazz? Don't let the Princeton name down, because the school duel's gonna be broadcast worldwide. Grr. No way, me on TV? My face beamed across the world in full color? World domination is ours if we all do our parts. Dr. Crowler, introduce the duelists. With pleasure, Chancellor Shepard. After all, these are two duelists I know well. And personally, I just adore them, yeah. Now first, from Duel Academy, introducing Jaden Yuki. Go, Jay, you can do it. Totally. And his opponent. Get off the stage. I'll introduce myself, you scrub. I beg your pardon, what did you call me? I said scrub. Scrubs don't have PhDs in dueling, got that? I studied that. Quiet, it's Chazz Princeton's turn now. But then, I don't really need an introduction. After all, everybody here knows who I am, or do you? See, the Chazz Princeton has changed. When I left here, I left my old self. You're looking at the new and improved Chazz. And I'm here to Chazz it up. Chazz it up. Chazz it up. Yeah, Chazz it up. Chazz it up. Chazz it up, chat. Wow, it's almost like they really like Chazz. But Jaden, don't worry. You beat Princeton before, and you'll do it again. It might not be that easy. Huh? Why? Why? And you were so fired up. Jaden's scared? I'm not scared at all. It's just, I gotta give it to Princeton. He took control of North Academy all by himself, and he's back to fight. That takes guts. Chazz, you better win. Don't hurt the Princeton name. Here I go, Jaden. I refuse to lose to a slacker. Bring it on, Princeton. It's Mr. Princeton to you. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna drink here. They're dueling, chat. So there was nothing to do but to wait for this scene to pretty much happen. There was literally nothing to do because I already, There we go. I guess I gotta skip this every time now. I already got hearts for everybody. Oh, it skips the whole thing? Ah. I couldn't do that before. Ah. Chazz, you loser! You dog! You've disgraced yourself! All I did was to skip... wanted to do was to skip the forced animations that were on. Anyway, we already know how this goes anyhow. You've disgraced the Princeton name. Just give me another chance. Another chance? Do you know how much we spent? You don't deserve to be a Princeton. Sorry. Hey, leave him alone. Sure, Princeton lost. Because you jerks were breathing down his neck. Jerks, watch your words. We could have you crushed. That's no way to treat family. We gave it our all in this duel, both of us. I don't care how hard he tried. That's loser talk. All I care about is the result. True, the result is very important, but I don't like his attitude. Why defend Chazz anyhow? He's a nobody now. And worst of all, he got beat. Wrong. There's one fight he did win. The fight against you two. You're just saying that, Jaden. Princeton? I mean, come on, no one believes that. Chazz? Jagger, Slade, please leave. I don't have time for your garbage, Chazz. Let's go. There they go. Well, I guess this is goodbye. Don't forget to write, Princeton. Jaden, I'm not going back to North Academy. I belong right here. Dual Academy's my home. If Chancellor Shepard will have me back. Well, Princeton, how can I say no? There is one thing, Chazz. You dropped out of school. Therefore, technically, you're a new student. What? So you must start from the bottom. At Slifer Red. Slifer? Chazz, we're dorm buddies. I'm not your buddy. I hope you like rats. Our dorm's got tons of them. I changed my mind. I want to go back to North Academy. Guys, how about we give him the Slifer cheer? I don't want it. It's time to Chazz it up. Chazz it up. Chazz it up. Look at everybody chazzing it up right now, chat. My new family is already dysfunctional. Alright then. Okay, that was a whole lot of nothing, wasn't it? Hear something? Say something's under this island. I think it's probably some dinosaur fossils, maybe buried treasure. Either way, it's gonna be worth a lot of fortune. I didn't want to talk to you. He was just in the way. I bumped into him. Okay, so now it's Saturday. To the store. Talk to Dorothy. Hello, want some cards? And now it's Earth Day. There we go. Flip effects at that. It's a pack of fairy types. Speed King, quick speed spells. Blah. That's the ritual monster one. If only I could just buy what I freaking wanted, but apparently not. I guess I'll wait till tomorrow. And maybe try something. Guess there's nothing to do except go to class, and Sunday's tag duel day. I'm gonna have to duel with Jaden in that case. Or hang on a second, does it show Chazz on the map now? Yes, okay, there he is. Let me go do that. Where is he? What room is he in? He's gotta be in one of them. Actually, before that, I should probably go get Pharaoh again. The raw yellow dorm. There's the cat. Meow, pet his head. You pet him on the head. He didn't seem to like it. Give him an item. Have a ham sandwich. Alright, cat is acquired. Okay, good, he moved. He's at the main gate. Now, where's he at? Not there, not there. He's angry. Asprey, there's a seat open in the corner. You better sit there so you don't get in the way. Meow. Oh, it's you, Pharaoh. Duels? So, you want to hear my story, huh? You had a great talk. Okay, good. I don't want to give him the good thing, the gold sandwich, while he's angry. How about one of these? What's this? You're giving me a sandwich? What did you do? Put poison in it? Okay, well, I'll eat it. Gulp. Melon sandwich? I guess I can't expect much from a loser. How rude. Okay, that covers that. Time to just go to the class, I guess. There we go. My burn deck's not going to help me out as much in part 2, so I need, in particular, I need to make a better deck. So maybe Summon Skull is a good thing to go for in that case. Getting to the classroom before class, I see. I'm impressed. Kill time? Yes. Isn't Atticus dreamy? No one calls him Atticus anymore. He's Addy now. I prefer Atticus. We've seen this one. Sorry for disturbing class. There we go. We're done with today's lesson. May as well just talk to Alexis since I got the cat. You had a great talk. Guess I'm gonna have to spam talk Chazz now. He's hanging out at the boys' dorm, but isn't he, he doesn't live here no more. Yeah, I'm stuck. There we go. You're accusing me of peeping? Are you trying to insult me? No, it's you, Pharaoh. You had a great talk. There we go. We getting started. And now that that's done, I need it to be Monday. We're gonna just skip tag dueling on Sunday, because it's just gonna force me to pair with Jaden again. Wait, what is that? What is this? This was not here before. Well, alright then. Alright, cat, let's go. I thought Chazz lived in an actual dorm room. That's not his place, is it? End the day. Alright, Jaden should be the one showing up. Yep. Let's go tag dueling. No. Aw, party pooper. Oh well, see you tomorrow. Okay, it's Monday. Can I finally buy stuff? I only just had to skip things for like 45 minutes. And just do a couple of duels so I wasn't like bored out of my mind. To the store. Would I like cards? Yes, I would. Alright, there's the Don Zalug pack. 59%. Let's buy a bunch! Yeah, cool attribute. Let's make some stuff. This is what all the hoarding the points last episode was for. Let's open 15 first, see what we get. The Dark Scorpions. I don't think I can make a Dark Scorpion deck. They're not good, right? I do need 2 more Mystic Tomatoes. That should work. That's one of the Dark Scorpion girls. DD's Scout Plan. Or was that plane? Archfiend Soldier. Archfiend Soldier seems cool. 1900 vanilla. I need Heart of the Underdog. I think I need to unlock more packs by increasing the percentage of the other packs, though. Mad Dog. Strike Ninja. Crush Card. What kind of deck wants to use Crush Card? Is it good against the AI's decks at this point? I'm not even sure. Okay, there's my second tomato. Don Zalug. Amazing. I wonder if I should just put all the Dark Scorpions in and just see what happens. Wouldn't that be more of a mill strategy, though? I mean, if I get Witch's Apprentice, which I do need, I haven't pulled that yet. What can the other Dark Scorpions even do? There's Legion. 8-Claw Scorpion. You can flip this card into face-down defense position during your main phase. When this card targets a face-down defense position monster on your opponent's side of the field, the attack this card becomes 2400 during the damage calculation. Okay. Whoopee! Strike Ninja. You can remove this card from play until the end phase of this turn by removing from play 2 dark monsters from your graveyard. You can use this effect during your either player's turn. You can only use this effect once per turn. Okay. Crush card specific. It's limited at 1. Tribute a dark monster with 1,000 or less attack. Check all monsters on your opponent's side of the field, your opponent's hand, and all cards they draw until the end of your opponent's third turn. After this card's activation, destroy all monsters with 1,500 or more attack. Yeah. Mechanical Spider. Any dark monster attacked by this card is automatically destroyed. Why is it in the dark pack? That's not a combo there. When it inflicts battle damage to your opponent's life points, you can select and activate one of the following effects. Select 1 card from your opponent's hand, randomly discard to the graveyard, send 2 cards to the top of your deck. Yeah, punching my opponent's hand is not a terrible strategy. It's not like I have to worry about too many graveyard effects in 2006. Still need more. What's the percentage on this now? 83. It's just... I kind of want a few fun effects mixed in with Beatdown, so I feel like just maybe the Dark Scorpions in there might be kind of fun. I don't know. If I power them up with a Witch's Apprentice and Mystic Plasma Zone, then just destroy their hand, that'd be funny. There we go. Let's open these now and see what we get. Hidden Soldier, I think that said. I'm pretty sure all the Dark Scorpion spells are pretty bad, right? Oh, there's that guy. I got the hammer guy. Strike Ninja again. Don't want to do that. Archfiend Soldier. Come on. Where's Witch's Apprentice? I don't think I've gotten a single one. I got another Crush card, though. Another Ultra Rare, but not Witch's Apprentice. Come on. Keep getting Strike Ninja. Don't even have a second tomato. Or a third tomato, I mean. Come on! Check the yellow. That's the banned one. Or is it limited at this point? I know it's part of some stupid loop. Oh, there's my third tomato. Okay. Witch's Apprentice. Double Costin. What's that now? Tribute summon a dark monster. Treat this as 1 tribute. Well, I don't really need that, but not bad stats for doing that. Don't really have a 7-star dark monster to use for that at all. No, I didn't want to buy from that pack. Oopsie. Oops. Well, alright then. That was garbage, wasn't it? Let's buy more of this. I'm at 90%, chat. Let's make Summon Skull with frickin' Witch's Apprentice and Dark Scorpions. That would be stupid. It'll be terrible. It'll be funny. Lejin. Come on. Man. Come on, give me something different. How do I keep getting the Ultra Rare, but I can't get Witch's Apprentice? It has to be in this pack. It has to be, right? Oh. It's not. Oh, wait. The Wicked Dreadroot. Well, that's a thing to get. Probably have enough copies of everything now. Oh, there's that thing. So what pack, what does have Witch's Apprentice if it's not here? DD Survivor. What's that one? If this face-up card on your side of the field is removed from play, this card is special summoned to the owner's side during the end phase. Oh yeah, I gotta watch out for my opponent removing a monster card from the field from play. Oops. Oh, I have to use... It has to be through the card converter? Why? That's so random. I can get the other ones from the other attribute packs, but it has to be for that through, That's so annoying. Well, I guess I gotta do that now. It's not in a pack. Why would they do that? Alright. Where's the stupid thing and just used it already? Just gonna throw away a bunch of random Blue Eyes monsters. Guess it's this guy. Or no. Card exchange. Is this the one? Activating card converter. Insert cards to convert. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's really that slow, huh? How many does it have to be? 92. At least I got a ton to use. There's no reason to have more than 3. Just throw in literally anything. Oh, so tedious. Ancient Telescope, I know I'm never using that at all, ever. The Bean Soldier. Come on. Get him down to 3. $92. There we go. Alright. Are about to be converted. Yes. Okay, now give me it. Do I only get one, or do I gotta do it again? We really gotta watch all of them go in, huh? Okay. Alright, so I gotta do this 2 more times now. Continue card conversion, yes. You get 1 random card from the lot for that. Oh. Okay, that's great. Ugh, what an annoying system. This system only is in place because they can't just sell the right cards in the pack. So I have to convert 92 cards for a single chance of getting the Witch's Apprentice. Ew. Am I understanding that right, or is there more to it? Devs did not ask if this was gonna be fun. Oh, it's not fun, alright. This is so slow. Is there like a way to... Hang on. No, it's not any faster with that. Normally it's faster with R button on the deck building menu, but here it's not. Okay, here we go. There's nothing in-game that tells you which ones give you what. Or how many gives you what. Ugh, yeah. At least I've got a lot of pack filler to throw away. Only this worked in real life. Fun. 2, 3, 1. What is the significance of using 92? I'm not sure I'm fully clear on that. Like, it has to be 92 specifically for a chance of that specific pool? '92 also has a chance for Graceful Charity. Isn't Graceful Charity banned right now, though? I'm almost positive it is, because none of the AI uses it. Then what's the point of getting it if it's banned? This is such a terrible system. Oh, man. Whatever, let's go for it. I have to watch all of them go in. I can't skip this, right? Nope, no button skips. I can skip the duel with Jaden and Chazz, but I can't skip this. There's no significance, just the 92 card pool. I can skip that part. 92 card pool just has a chance of this one in it. What I get? Oh, Gravekeeper's Cannon Holder. Alright, chat, here we go. Activating card converter. Oh, look at that. What's going on there? I think I just found a button that speeds this up, chat. Don't want to accidentally put in cyber there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. There we go. Can I get another Witch's Apprentice? You know, when I said I wanted to make a Summon Skull beatdown, what is that? Oh my... I don't like this. I don't like this at all. So, chat, I'm afraid it looks like I might not be able to make that, this deck after all. I think I should try and at least get a second one. Just a second one. That might help. Just a second Witch's Apprentice, and I'll probably be fine. There we go. Look at all the Clayman I got. Oopsie, too much of that, but that's fine. 64. Let me just go down a bit more here. 92. Let's do it. That third Bubble Man won't be missed, don't worry. Okay. Converting cards. Did I get it? Okay, I got a second Witch's Apprentice. That should be fine. No, I think... Okay, yeah, I'm never coming back here in my life. Let's get out of there. To the store again. Most of these just give Garbo. Oh, that's fun. We'll save after. Okay. Now let me see if I can just, load. And get this. There we go. This is the one I was working on, but I have, like, had, like, nothing to really put in it. Okay, sort by frame. Let me get Witch's Apprentice first thing. Gotta be all the way down at the bottom. I'm already scrolling down. 2 Witch's Apprentice should be fine. Last Will can help me cheese one out. I hope. Witch's Apprentice, there it is. Also, Counteract Zane, but it doesn't combo well with Cyber Dragon, so Cyber Dragon I kind of want to fuse more than anything, but we'll see. And what else can I go for? Do I have Last Will? I don't have Last Will in there. Let me find L. There it is. 2 copies of Last Will. Yeah, we're at 30. I don't have Jinzo. If I had Jinzo, it would be in every deck right now. Alright, I got my other 2 tomatoes, so let me just find that. Mystic Tomato should be at the bottom of that. There it is. Sort by frame. Sort by name first. They all look together. Cyber Dragon isn't really the best thing to just kind of splash in this time, isn't it? Alright, let me go to Dark Scorpions. Let me just sort by... No, not level. Not level. Crying out loud. Whatever. Attribute. These are all Earth. Water, Dark, okay. Don Zalug. Gotta put him. What about this one? Borg the Strong. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent's life points, you can select and activate one following effect too much card present of the field. Someone card your opponent. Okay. It's a 5-star? Yeah, right. Yeah, right, I'm using that. Dark Scorpion Burglars. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent's life points, your opponent selects one spell card from his or her deck into the graveyard, then shuffle the deck. I might get away with that if I can have my boosts on the field, but... Let me just put in 2, because why not? Because why the hell not? Let me see. Now, where is Don Zalug? Oh, let's see. I don't know how I say that. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent's life points, select one of the effects. Add one card that includes Dark Scorpion in its name, or its name, click the trap remover from your deck to your hand. Cards includes Scorpion's name. I don't want to do that, though. That doesn't sound very good. Mystic Plasma Zone will lower her defense anyway. Wow, Dark Scorpions really suck. Now, where is Chick the Yellow? What'd this thing do? Draw once your side of the field includes Gravekeeper's name to flex 7 points to damage your opponent's life points. Nah, we're not gonna be doing that. Element Doom. This monster gets the following effects while there's a monster with the following attribute on the field. Negate the effect and effect monster that is destroyed by this monster as a result of battle. If this card is destroyed, your opponent's monster, or if this card destroyed your opponent's monster as a result of battle, it can attack once again in a row. Not the most worst thing in the world. I can bring it out with Last Will. I don't know. I'm really just reaching here. Alright, as much as I want to keep them in, the Cyber Dragons don't really work here. So let's take them out. And Future Fusion. Alright. They're all Warrior and Fiends. That doesn't really work out too well for me, honestly. Maybe Nightmare Steel Cage to stall, because I feel like I'm gonna need to do that at this point. All the way down to spells. Nightmare Steel Cage, Nightmare Steel Cage. I got Foolish Burial, but I don't really need to do anything with that. Oh, I'm still in H. What am I doing? Pot of Greed. Already got that in the deck. Am I losing my mind? Where is it? Are they not in alphabetical order right now? Oh, it needs to be down. Oh, there it is. Shadow Spell. Do I have this in here? Yes, I do. 36. My card frame. Might be something. Might be something. Do I go pure Summon Skull? Yes, I should. I won't just go Mobius this time. I want to go pure with the Dark attribute if I can. I still need more monsters, though. That's the issue. It's gonna be crusty, but I need something kind of base here. Oh, look, Empress Judge. Sure, I'm happy to see her. Earth, Earth, Water. Okay, here's Dark. Anything else we got here? That's Night Assailant. Oh, yeah, you. Here you are. Turn one card in the field to the owner's hand. Pick up one card near the top of your opponent's deck. Select the top card, but return... Yeah, I don't really care. Yaba Robo, or Yaiba Robo. Bistro Butcher, don't really want that for milling. I guess gonna have to throw in Morphing Jar. Even though it's Earth, it doesn't really, it doesn't really matter what attribute Morphing Jar is, let's be honest. Flip, your opponent draws 3 cards, both players look at the cards. If there's any spell cards, discard them to the graveyard. So sure, that's good. You can deflect 1,000 points, direct damage your opponent's life points at the cost of 2,000 of your own life points. Those old flip effect monsters are so wild. Neo Aquamador. Morphing Jar is an Earth. Let me just check down there. Fire. Okay, let me see here. Where is it? Where is it, chat? Where is Morphing Jar? My Kingdom for the Morphing Jar. Wait, what? Morphing Jar number 2. Do I already have it in here? It's in effects. Where is it? Should be right there, right? Oh, it's down here. Okay, there we go. Alright, Mechanical Chaser, Archfiend Soldier would just be better than that at that point, so I may as well swap them entirely out. I hit too many filters when I was doing that. Should be near the top. Necro Shade, that doesn't do anything for this deck. Archfiend of Gilfer. When this card is sent to the graveyard and you activate this effect, you can then equip it to a monster and... Hang on. And this card will be treated as a equipped spell that increases the attack of equipped monster by 500 points. Bleh. Okay, I'm in light type now. The Fiend Mega Cyber. Special summon this card from your hand if your opponent has at least 2 more monsters on the field than you do. That's also an option, but I don't know. There's this thing here. There it is, finally, jeez. Looking for the artwork. Okay, card frame. Then by name. No, sorry, I had it backwards. Then it's name, then by frame. Too bad I don't have Heart of the Underdog. Can't do anything with that. I guess this is all I really have to work with this, isn't there? Probably could take out a Mechanical Chaser, though, for another spell or trap. We go down the bottom. Something random, something fun. What do we need here? What do we need here? Crush card. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. That's never gonna work for me if I go for it, for sure. Don't have Buster Bladers, can't do anything with that. Look at all these things. I don't know, negate attack. I need to put something in there. Let's just go with this for now. It's gonna be a mess anyway. Heaven and Hell. Where's the mushroom guy? Let's test it on him. That's always a good thing to go for. The Mushroom Man. What can he do? And now I'm never gonna draw Witch's Apprentice. That is the rule of this. Always play Muyon Curry. That's how you know he's good. Okay, Mystic Tomato. Okay, so we'll start with the Recruiter here. Let's do it. No field spell? No problem. Spellbinding Circle, oh no. Well, I'm out of ideas. End turn. Ant Eater eating ant. And Jerry Beans Man. And Mushroom Man number 2. The gang's all here. Well, I got beat down, didn't I? Okay, do this. We're gonna go ahead and put down my other Mystic Tomato. Get hit. Unfortunately, my third one's in my hand. Hang on, let me see here. Effect of any monsters. Yeah, okay, this won't really work, even with his stuff there. Oh, boy. What a thing to end on, huh? Oh, well. Can't beat over this one. Okay, I got a plan. This already is not going great. And there's Witch's Apprentice. So you really shouldn't have given me that Mushroom Man. I contributed this, right? But yeah, I don't think there's anything that stops that. On side of the field. This card can destroy one spell trapped on your opponent's side of the field, but it cannot attack the turn you activate this effect. Okay. Let me just go ahead and bop one of your monsters back there. Goodbye, Mushroom. And no, there's no point in that card destruction. He has nothing in his hand. Okay, Earth. So your effect doesn't go off, but you're too weak. You really don't do anything and are situational. That monster's bad. Hit him with that. Darn, at this rate, chat, the Elemental Hero deck is more advanced than any beatdown I can put together. Especially since for the Elemental Hero deck, I didn't need to jump through a bunch of dumb hoops just to do anything. Could do this. Give the Dark Scorpions an attack. What if I give them the axe? Then he can't beat over it next turn. I'm gonna do that. Let's just do it for the memes right now. $2,000. Oh no, not Rain of Mercy. Most of the dark attribute stuff, the better ones are in part 2 of the story. Man, why is everything cool locked in part 2? That's been my experience with this game, is I want to make a deck, and then I find out that any of the cards that make it actually good are locked until later in the game. That's so annoying. Alright. Everybody gets a buff. Everybody gets beat down. I'm not in part 2 of the game. I'm still in part 1. I win. I did it. At this rate, it seems like using the heroes is going to be my part 2 strategy, because it's been more consistent. It gives me more options. Let me see if I can get a gold sandwich here so we can go give one to Chazz. Okay. Don't see one, no. Alright, here we go. Don't see it. Well, I guess I'll take that for now. Can't get cards until the tournament actually starts. Fun. Can't do anything of that. So where heck is Chazz? He ain't there. That's Banner's room. Get in the door. Not with them. Oh my god, get in there. There you are. Nice, PNGs on the wall there. Wait, why does he already have the white coat? Isn't that, like, way, way later? Well, well. Coming to see me first thing in the morning. That's a really good attitude, Asprey. Not bad. Oh, he's on his bed. He has his massive bed. I remember that from the anime. It's alright. Oh, I didn't have Cat with me. That's right. Oh, well. He's still angry, so I don't want to waste the gold sandwich yet. Tofu? Alright, there we go. That worked. Oh, I'm walking over this. Man, his room is really crowded. He's just standing on that massive bed. Looks so awkward. Oopsie. Alright, so what can I go for then? Guess we could try... You know what? Let's just try and beat up Zane. Let's see how this goes. If the Summon Skull deck can beat Zane, it can beat anything. Alright, I accept your challenge. He's about to get beat down, chat. Heck yeah. First to go, second to go, second to go. Here we go. If you have to jump over a couch to enter a room, odds are that room is probably very cozy once you get settled into it. I don't even have Heart of the Underdog to combo with all these normal monsters. Man, that's really annoying, because, like, I get excited thinking, oh, Summon Skull Beatdown in 2006. That's a thing. Also, all my tomatoes are in my hand. That's great. Guess I'll have to do this. and hope for the best. I get excited to make something, and then I realize, then chat tells me that, oh, you can't get the right cards for it till later, and then it's like, wow, this kind of sucks. Hang on. No, let me check field. This card attacks face-up level 3 or lower monsters, destroy the monster for no damage calculation. Okay. Let it attack me. So we're going to activate the effect. And then, we're going to go ahead and put down Witch's Apprentice. The element thing can go, but I don't really have better options at the moment. And now we're going to activate Shadow Spell to stop Cyber Dragon. Even though I lowered Cyber Dragon's attack power. And now that we're set up, I'm going to throw down Archfiend Soldier. And then I'm going to give the Witch's Apprentice an axe, because that girl needs to just hack away at this. And look at that, chat. I'm officially kicking Zane's butt right now. Blah. Almost like half hiccup in the middle of that. Wow, it worked. The caveman strats. There we go. Okay, got one face down. No reason not to throw out Tomato. No Mirror Force ain't gonna happen, so let's go for it. Oh my god, Cyberjar. This is my strategy, you can't do that. I can still attack. Come on, let me get my other witch. Yes, okay, I can probably beat over something. I just need to draw... Ooh. Darn. That's a shame. Oh, missed timing on Axe of Despair. Whatever. Okay, main phase 2. The conditions for Last Will have been met, so I may as well do that. I was about to say, I didn't see the little thing right there. This is where a third Witch's Apprentice would actually be good. Hang on a second. Last Will has to be in attack mode, right? Special summon, face up, right? I suppose I may as well just put this in defense mode. God, these cards are so bad. I need other dark monsters, but I don't really know how to combo anything. I'll have to try for a third Witch's Apprentice later. I don't need to stop him for 2 turns. I just need to beat over him next turn. I can't let him build up, so let me just set this, and I should be okay. I hope. Let's get him. Yeah, I got him. Well then, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I hope this one doesn't ruin my whole day. I got limiter removal. Okay, that's good. Alright. Goodbye, Dark Scorpions. Okay, Nightmare Steel Cage is my backup plan. Got him. Cyberstein? He has that now, chat. He has Cyberstein now. This isn't a safe place to be. Be afraid. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I want to protect the monster, but... do I sacrifice Witch now? Yes, I will. But I can't get Cyberstein right now. Well then, I don't like you either. Well then. This is unfortunate. No, you did not. You did not just do that. Wow, Zane. Need to take a shower because you are covered in scum right now. He's playing Metamorphosis and went into Cyber End. All bets are off. I need to break out the burn deck and just destroy him. I can't be playing Summon Skull Beatdown. They're giving the characters got this stuff going on. This is the reason Metamorphosis was banned. Yeah, even I know that. It's pretty silly. Wow. I think I lost, yeah. There's just... This deck would be okay if I was, playing at the start. But, it absolutely cannot keep up against him now. Well, here we go then. Judgment came at turn too late, yeah. This'll do a whole lot of nothing for me. Zane be like, respect your opponent, and then he does this. Oh boy, I got Vorse Raider. Too many things. He's got Reflect Bounder, Southern Monster. Maybe he'll be dumb enough to... No, we already had Cyberjar face down, but... Maybe he set Morphing Jar? No, it's just a sealed thing. Oh well, time to die. Can't get Lightning Vortex at the moment. I gave up a couple hundred cards to get 2 copies of Witch's Apprentice, and it did not really help. Oh, hey, Cyberjar. Hang on, I may have a chance. May have a chance. Hang on, let me just stretch and stand like a good bear. You're right. You got Proto. See, this is the thing. Cyberjar gets me out of this situation, but Cyberjar can be splashed into any deck, so... Ah, man. Yeah, I guess we'll just do that. Because he can beat over it with that one. Wow, that was lucky. I can throw down Summon Skull now. Oh, no. Oh, he has 2 Protos on the field. Yeah, we're gonna activate this. We're absolutely gonna activate the old man saying no. No more fusions today. Okay. What did I just say? What did the old man just say? I stop his poly and he power bonds. How much does he take from that? Okay, 2,800. And it's still at 5,600. I know I have Fissure. Just the principle of the matter. I just need to tribute, attack with Summon Skull, and then main phase 2, use Fissure to bop his monster. I should be okay. First, let me draw some more cards, too. Okay, good. There's also Share the Pain, but I don't need to do that. Summon Skull. Summon the Summon Skull. Okay. What am I doing? Don't use it now, for crying out loud, me. Attack the Drill. 900. Main phase 2. Activate Fissure. Do that. Alright, see what happens. Yep, there it is. You got nothing. We're tied for life points. Can I get him? Can I get him? Can I get him, chat? I think I can get him. No, he flipped the slime. Okay. Next turn, no, Summon Skull will just tie it. I need another body on board so I can share the pain. Hope he doesn't draw a monster. He can't special summon Cyber Dragon though, so we'll have to see. Let's see. Yeah, I'm annoyed too, trust me. Oh? Again, Summon Skull can't beat over that, so... Summon you. Then I guess I'll attack this thing, and in main phase 2, I'll share the pain to get rid of it, so he's forced to get rid of slime, and maybe next turn I can hit him. I hope. Magician of Faith. Uh-oh. Don't take... Limiter removal. Okay, I thought he was gonna get Lightning Vortex. Alright. Now we check this. Tribute that. Tribute that. Alright. Let's see what he does. Oh no. Getting scared. What? Oh, right, he can't beat over me. Oh, stop it. What? Dude, no. No! Zane, stop it! I'm just a small boy! Well, there we go. Zane was out for blood, chat. There we go. So, chat, I need better cards. There we go. I got animated right there. Yes, I did. Oh, I wanted to play Summon Skull Beatdown, but, like, it can't keep up right now. It's too slow. It's not meta enough. So, the thing about Zane is I want to make my own Cyber Dragon deck, but most of the cards he's using I can't even, like, get right away. Especially not Cyberstein. That should have been mine, yeah, I know. I feel like Heroes and Burn are my most consistent option for right now, because everyone's getting better decks, except the NPCs you bully for duel points now. Okay. Let me just save that. Let me see if how Burn works against him. He has Nobleman, though. That's the issue. There we go. I still have those in the Fusion deck. What else can I really add to the hero deck, though, is the issue. I do have all the hero cards. Those I had full access to, yeah. I guess I can try that and see how they work out for me. Skyscraper, it's just like the low attack points. Clayman's defense isn't gonna do much now. I need these cards to be able to keep up. Let's try. Alright, accept your challenge. We gotta try him again. I should really do some dueling against Chazz now, too. Zane suspiciously always tops Nobleman. Yeah, he does. I don't... I want to go second with heroes, but that letting the Cyber Dragon player go second is, an idea. Just generic warrior buffs I can only really do, yeah. I remember when I tried to build a Cyber Dragon deck early on, I had to stop because I realized I couldn't get, like, anything for it. Okay, Dralago. So, it's been a couple episodes since I really went all in with heroes, so let me do this. Okay. 1,500 there. Might be for the best to just let Cyber Dragon, Cyber Jar do things. I don't know. Because I can't immediately... I don't have a fusion option. I mean, I could do that, but there's nothing I can fuse in my hand if I just called Poly to my hand with this. Bopping his back row won't do jack for me. I could throw you in defense mode and hope he doesn't summon something else. Most of his monsters do have 1600 attack, but... Cyberjar would just arm him with more monsters. I'm gonna just try it. I need to mess around and learn their decks now. What did we just say? I didn't think it would happen again, but here we are. Here we are, chat. That's cool, Nobleman Zane. Sure is suspicious how you draw that out of your sleeve first turn every time. There's emergency call. Okay. Too bad I couldn't just make Wild Wingman now to bop that back row, but it's too late now. I think I'm just gonna YOLO and, let's see here. I could just YOLO Flame Wingman and see if his back row does anything. Why not? Okay. Activate effect. Let's try this. See, at least the heroes let me do multiple things, so it's a little more interesting. In the case of every time I try and make a beatdown deck, it's basically just like, I spend a while carving like a big wooden club, and only to wait for my opponent to show up with a helmet. That's what happens every time. Every time, chat. Okay, so now we're gonna activate Polly. Make Flame Wingman. And then I'm gonna use the R, and we'll bop one of the two back row and hope one of them isn't Sakuretsu. Reflect Slime. Okay. Alright, I got him. Nice. That worked. Had to take a chance, chat. Had to take a chance. There's swords. Best I could probably do is just hoard a bunch of duel points and then buy a bunch of packs to unlock their percentages so that I can maybe pull something useful like swords. I might have to do that, yeah. That's a little grindy, but the card converter was grindy too. So I got Bubble Man and Necro Shade. I guess we'll just set Bubble Man for now. My Bubble Man is meant to be fused with Miracle. Yeah, I guess playing Heroes is fine. It's just, I felt like for a while I was only playing Heroes and the Burn. I wanted to mix it up, but like, I feel bad because every time I try to mix it up, I don't really... the game doesn't really let me. Because I've already advanced to the point where it's no good. Wow, he couldn't kill Bubble Man. That's pathetic. Uh-oh. Okay, he doesn't have it in his hand. Probably would be a good idea to just throw down Necro Shade for the hell of it. Almost selected Flame Wingman. Like, I like playing Heroes, but I just feel like it's kind of a generic thing to watch over and over. Like, I didn't want to play Burn all day, because I did that literally all last episode. I guess that's that, because Swords is still there. Wait, what? Is he... He's playing Laser Dragon? Isn't that really bad? Well, it's got to have enough damage to beat over Wingman, but destroy one monster with attack or defense equal to higher attack and defense. You can activate this effect once per turn. Well, looks like... Wait, what? Why did he attack Necro Shade? Huh? Also... Hang on a second, what? I'm confused. Why didn't he attack Wingman? Did he why did he prioritize Necro Shade? It's probably because he doesn't view Wingman as a threat. And he wanted to deal more damage. Problem is, with that on the field here, I can't attack into it, even with Skyscraper, which is annoying. I guess he just went for damage, yeah. It was as simple as that. If only I can attack him this... Oh, never mind. Oh, okay. Doesn't matter anyway. So I guess I'm just gonna have to throw down Cyberjar. That's a shame. and pray. Yeah, at least heroes let me do other stuff. Oops, sorry. Like, every hero gets a chance to save the day, I suppose. I could have put it in defense mode. It didn't really matter. Oh. Well, that's good. I suppose I should probably flip this first, maybe? It's gonna bop it anyway. I'm gonna hope. Miracle. I want them face up as well for using art. This should be fine. Oh, he's got Nobleman. Yeah, can't put cards face down against Sane. He's got Heavy Storm. Reflect Bounder. Well, this is what you're for, then. Alright. Now we're gonna use this, and bop his 2 back row. Yeah, this is working out. I may not have access to Strato, because it literally doesn't exist yet, but... Sorry, Stratos. I think I said Strato, didn't I? Hang on. I can normal summon this for free, because my other Necroshade's in the grave. Another body on board. I don't remember the actual defense points on this thing, was it? It was 1,600. I could have sworn it was a little lower. Oh well. Unfortunate. Don't need to do anything yet. I'll be fine. He has nothing. I'm good. Last will. I've got quite a few things in the graveyard now, don't I? Wingman. Wait, I can remove Wingman from my graveyard with King of the Swamp to make Shining Wing Flare Wingman. That sounds like a good idea. Let's do that. can also make Electrum. Let's see, special summon stacks by 300 points for each card that includes Elemental Hero in its name. When this card destroys your monster result to battle into the graveyard and inflict damage to your opponent's life points. I just have to hope he doesn't have Sakuretsu armor face down. I can't make... hang on. I could just play it safe, make Wild Wingman, then discard Last Will to bop that back row. Crap. Decisions. But then I won't have enough attack points if he counters with, like, Power Bond and Cyber Twin again. Like, anything can happen. Alright, but I think what I should do is make the giant beat stick, because it's funnier. Not the one from the grave, or, sorry, not the one in the field. I wonder if a second King of the Swamp would be good to run. I have no choice but to use you on this. Okay, it's safe. Nice. Heroes do it again. Teddy's cheer, the heroes are here. And 100 points short. Chat, I'm really hoping he doesn't do something stupid to me this turn. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, he's just... yo, he got nothing. Uh-oh, that back row. Ooh. Darn it, I have too many heroes in this instance. That's unfortunate. I can't activate it, because the number has to match. Well, you can't Sakuretsu armor all of them. Oh, he's not gonna do any of them. Okay, I did it. Alright, chat. So, it seems like going with heroes is gonna be what I should do. Alternate between heroes and burn. Because, like someone said earlier, I have access to all the hero cards, pretty much, but, like, when it comes to building any other kind of deck, I'm just missing too many, like, decent staples to throw in. Let's duel Chazz now. Maybe he'll be in a good mood. I can give him a sandwich. I think I only had one copy of King of the Swamp. Asprey, I'm gonna be the center of class today, and you are not going to get in my way. Alright. I didn't get the cat, I just wanted to go for it. Wait till he's in a good mood to spam gold sandwiches. Is he literally never in a good mood, or are you making an exaggeration? Let's go. Now, I tried a few different beatdown stuff again earlier. Like, I tried going back to the water deck. It was unsatisfying. Summon Skull could do things, but my opponents can do more things. That was the unfortunate reality of that. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start with... I don't need to put you down yet. I guess we're just gonna put down Clayman. Exaggeration? Okay, just checking. Never can be sure who's trying to be a smartass. Kamakiri. You just got Clayman'd. Okay, Wild Heart. You're a recruiter, so we're just gonna go ahead and bop you. I don't know what back row Chazz runs, so I'm gonna play it safe, and I'm just gonna bop one. Level up? Oh, right, he plays Ojamas and, like, the armed dragons, right? Pretty sure that's what he does. Can't Miracle Fuse yet. Let's see here. Hello, friend, welcome, that's fine, though. Let's get him. I need the dual Chazz a lot, because I gotta increase his friendship. Well, that's unfortunate. You get Lightning Vortex, you get Lightning Vortex, y'all get Lightning Vortex. Well, this is also unfortunate. Oh! He discarded Polly, but now he has nothing. Burstinatrix. I'd be a fool to attack with it. I feel so upset now. Get her in the graveyard, and then I can Miracle. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Go ahead. Thank you. Thank you. I'll use my Polly this turn, too. Arm Dragon level 3. Arm Dragon level 3. That's enough out of you, mister. Uh-oh. You got Dark Hole. He's not attacking because he knows he got Clayman. So he has Dark Hole, so as soon as I set up literally anything, he's just going to mess my crap up. What do we do here? Oh, this is a problem. Let me play this first. It says Oreo. Yeah, yes it does. It does say Oreo. Bunny. I think I should save Miracle for after Dark Hole goes off. That way I can have stuff in the graveyard to fuse. From my hand, what can I do? Clayman, and that for Rampart Blaster. Is that really all I can get there? Hang on. Clayman, Bubbleman. Oh, wait. No, I need Avion for this. Never mind. Don't have Wild Heart for Wild Edge. Rampart Blaster is the 2000 attack one. I could use E to bring out... Yeah, then I can make Wild Edge, and then I can attack everything once each. That'd probably be the best thing I could do. It's just whatever I do has to be sacrificed, because I know he has Dark Hole in his hand. Alright, I'm gonna do that then. Take you. And we're gonna poly. Okay, here it is. Attack every monster once each. I have to think about things with heroes because they have so many options, and it's easy to overlook one of them when you're forgetful about it. Okay. So it looks like I'm just gonna roll with this. There's no reason for me to throw down Skyscraper because it'll just be a target for something. I need it for when I need it to beat over something or to overwrite his field spell. I'm not sure he has one though. Is Ojama Country exist yet? I know that's a field spell, but I don't recall if it's like existed in 2006. Alright, battle phase. No, it did not. Okay, he probably would just have a generic field spell, if any, though. Wow. I was really worried that face down would be Sakuretsu or something. Ojama Country was 2009. I really just won from this. Wow. That's cool, chat. GG's. Impossible. Now, can I still get, like, a positive jingle if I duel them in the same instance? And win, or what? I want to find out. Let's find out, chat. The AI always summons from the recruiters, but if he let that go, I wouldn't have been able to finish him that turn, yeah. The weak and strong. He's talking about the armed dragons and Ojamas, right? Okay. Nothing to really do. I suppose I could just emergency call Clayman, set it down, and hopefully next turn I'll be able to draw into, like, a fusion for Thunder Giant. Yeah, heroes are fun. There we go. It's not that I don't realize that going for Summon Skull Beatdown or anything is worse. It's just I wanted to mix it up more, but I can't really do that. It's actually a lot more limiting with what decks I can really play right now than I thought. I guess I'll set this in case I need it later, but... Okay, he's going for this. Because I wanted to avoid what happened with, like, Duel Academy, where it got to a point where I was only playing one deck because there was literally no reason not to. You know what I mean? So, I could bop that back row. And also emergency call. I mean, there's no reason to not emergency call. Look at myself. Now I'll just take you. Do that. Do I want to wait for more face downs? I could. Not like he can activate much right now off of Wild Heart anyway. I know he likes to set level up, so I need to see more of Chazz's cards, know what he has. He's got dragons because he wants to... Oh, he's going to bring out Arm 3, right? Oh, I see, I see. He wants me to attack Mass Dragon so he can try and do that. That's why he sets level up. I see, I see. I guess this... I'll be fine, though. Oh, well. I walked into it. I'll be fine. Level 5. By someone monster your hand to graveyard, destroy and face up monster on your opponent's side of the field with attack equal to or less than the attacked monster sent during the turn. During the end phase of the turn, this card is destroyed. Level 7. Okay. So it's basically Thunder Giant's effect. Yeah, that's fine. And here's level 7. Yep, I let him set that up, didn't I? Foolish Burial. That's for Miracle strats. I could Foolish Burial Blade Edge, but it's not going to be strong enough for him. Darn. I need a Hand Refresh is what I need now. I don't have my fusion, so... Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna summon Sparkman in attack mode, because he needs to be face up, and I'm gonna bop his back row. Oh no, not that. Oops, hit the wrong thing. Wait a second, I got an idea. Will this interaction work? You destroy that. Wild Edge should stay on the field because he's immune to the effect, right? Yeah, it worked. That's some cheese right there. Unfortunately, wide open for a target, and I can't set Morphing Jar this turn now. My plan to destroy his back row is ruined, but I got more bodies. Oops, no, not that one, not that one. I can also set you, but I don't... yeah, I don't have Call of the Haunted anymore, so I can't revive. I may as well throw you down. Not a big deal. I'm in trouble. That much is true. Let me see if I can destroy his face down. Oh, Jama Green. And now I'm dead. It works. That works because Wild Edge is, no, it's Wild Heart, sorry. Is immune to the effects of, trap cards. So, when I revive him with Call of the Haunted, he's immune to the effect that he's destroyed when Call of the Haunted is destroyed. That's how that interaction happened. And there I go anyway. I'm dead. I shouldn't have let him set up the dragon. That's not a terrible strategy, though, for this game. Maybe I should run Mass Dragon with this. Fortunately, pretty much dead. Yep. Yeah, they're immune once they hit the field, not like before that. Alright. Doesn't matter, I've already lost. That big brain play with Wild Heart did nothing for me. You lose. Unfortunate. 26 points. Okay, I'm still getting jingles. That's called Survival of the Fittest, loser. Oh, that was rude. That was so rude, Chazz. I wonder how the burn deck works against Chazz. I'm curious now, chat. Besides, I need to grind points for getting those tedious, unlocks anyway. The boiling water. At least I have two different decks I use right now. Of the other ones that I could possibly build off of, I think making a Cyber Dragon deck is still pretty viable, but I need a lot of, specific cards for it. Zane has them all right now. Him running the Cyber Laser Dragon is almost like a mercy for me, because that just kind of, like, gives me the chance of, him drawing useless cards, because you don't want to run Laser Dragon or its, associated spell card, because it's just a brick in your hand, right? Pretty sure. Okay, this is not great for him. Oh well. Could card destruction right away. He doesn't really play a lot of cards face down, so I suppose I don't mind throwing away the princess. Let's do it. Yeah, alright. Alright, I'll give it a try. I'm gonna blow my whole hand on this and see what happens. Okay, just holding down X so I can activate it as soon as possible. Pay the toll. The Teddy Toll. Everyone loves the Teddy Toll. I've already gotten fan art of it, and... oh, that's unfortunate. Is there gonna be fan art of Teddy Ursa just being sucked into the dark hole? Forever being dragged to hell? The Teddy Toll is active. See, what's fun about the burn deck is that, like, you could just... Stupid stuff just happens. And I don't even mind if I lose most of the time. Oh, that's unfortunate to draw after all that. Well, and now we play the Hope the AI, Hope the AI activates spell cards. I guess I'll hit him for an extra 1,000. I might have a chance here, depending on what I draw. If I could draw a Poison Mummy, I'd wall him. Come on. Wow. The one time I really didn't want to draw Mobius. That is unfortunate. Well... I did want to try and make a mill deck with, like, Bistro Butcher and Chainsaw Insect. But, like, I feel like there was something else stopping me. I think, like, I couldn't draw the right cards for it from the packs. Yeah, I lost. Unfortunate. I went for it. Ah, if only he activated a spell or two. Oh well. I think, yeah, I couldn't actually pull a copy of Chainsaw Insect, but it is in the Pot of Greed pack, right? Alright, let's try that again. I'm grinding heart points by feeling out what his deck's got anyway, so this is fine. There's really nothing left to do in part 1 except get Chazz to max hearts and, pass time. There we go. Maybe I should go for that. I don't think there's any huge pieces that I need to wait for part 2 and 3 or post-game for the mill deck. Because, like, I've seen a few Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, tuber videos, and one of the things I like that they encourage is, like, messing around with decks that have fun interactions. So, like, I'm trying to get stuff to do that, but it blows up in my face every time. Fun little interactions. Like, that's what the burn deck is to me. It's probably not fun if I was playing against a human. They would hate my guts for having to play with this. But, it's fun to watch, I would say. Alright, so Kamakiri. Probably just block him with Poison Mummy for that early damage there. Don't need to flip him. Maybe save that to flip something later. Burn you. And chain him up. What even is the monster in that card art? Is that supposed to be like the Hitotsumi Giant or some random gremlin? I feel like you can say that a lot about a lot of old Yu-Gi-Oh! Artwork. It's just some random gremlin in the art. The AI also ignores the cost, so it's amusing. Oh! Chazz played a spell card. Well, I've done all I can do. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, we'll do this, and Penguin's good to have down, so I'll Morphing Jar next turn for field. We'll do that. Or the hand. Magic chat. I mean, yeah, this is like, what, part 16 right now? So I'm just trying to do what I can to make it feel not so monotonous. I know what that does. Face up Dragon-type monster on your side of the field, destroy a spell or trap card, inflict 5 points of damage to the controller of that card. Well. Wait, what? Chat, it did just only say show details a second ago, right? Am I losing my mind? Do I gotta get my glasses checked? I could almost swear the activation prompt wasn't there because I mashed the button and it went to show details. Was I just too fast? I guess so. So we can't destroy this now, right? No, it still goes through, but it's whatever. Premature burial. Oh no, don't pay 100 life points. Don't do that. Okay. So I can bounce you. We got Burning Land. Let's keep up the attack here. And I'm gonna refresh my hand by throwing that down. Let's do it. He's gonna summon Armed Dragon again, but at least I slowed him down. Okay. Oh. Did I really just activate Oja Magic for him? I did. Unfortunate. And now he's got level 7. You see your mature hand of grave to destroy face up monster to your opponent's side of the field. Lucky I keep my monsters face down then. Can't share the pay in that because he's got 2 monsters. 20,000 attack on that, huh? Well, let's hope I can pull something out of my ass here. Let's go. Ooh, the teddy bear toll. Okay, we can do that. This'll hit him for 500. Set that. Gravekeeper's Servant doesn't do anything since I don't have, like, Skull Invitation, so... I'm gonna activate the toll. And then we're gonna card Destruction. I'm gonna go for another one. Oh, Yomi ship. Is there any reason to make a mill? I mean, you're gonna be gone in a second, so it's not like my field will be clogged to activate things. Oh well. Yomi ship's a nice backup plan. Okay, let's try. End turn. Yeah, let's activate this one first. Then we're gonna activate this and bop one of his back row. Was that? Oh, it's called a Haunted. Not terrible to destroy. Pot of Greed. Well, it begins, chat. Come on. Oh, you poor fool, you sealed your fate. Pay the toll. Pay the teddy bear toll. Did I just win? I just won off Poison Mummy's effect. There we go. That's nice. The only other cards I can think of getting for the burn deck is like this Koala card, but I can't get that unless Chumley's hearts are at complete max, tied with Jaden's, which is really annoying. You're supposed to be a loser. Alright, yeah, let me get a drink, you're right. We should go to class now, let's do that. I got a lot of points. That's good. And yeah, let me stand up. You're right. Getting the class before. Yes. There we go. Let's test fusion. I'll fuse food in my stomach. You just want to eat lunch early. Looks delish. I guess I'll be nice. Jaden, you can have my fermented soybeans. Really? Thanks. Jaden, he was only giving you his leftovers. We're done with today's lesson. Yes, we are. Alright. You're not bothering Alexis, are you? I'm not trying to talk to you. Or you. Reviewing today's lesson. Here we go. Oh, right. I don't have the cat on me. I really need to get that. It's 4 PM, so I don't know where the heck it is, so whatever. I'm not sure where the cat went. Maybe it's at Slifer? Can I even get back there anymore? Not so sure. Sometimes it's, like, back here. Oh, there it is. Cat seems to like me. Alright. Now we gotta go continue to bully Chazz. Let me see here. There you are. What are you doing, bro? The old Chazz Princeton of Obelisk is dead. I'm a new and improved version of Chazz. Meow. Oh, it's you, Pharaoh. What do you want to talk about? So you want to hear my story, huh? Yeah, great talk. Alright, I'll try giving him the gold sandwich since he's always going to be pissy. What, you're giving me the sandwich? Golden egg sandwich. I always thought you were a loser, but looks like you might not be so bad after all. Keep this up, and maybe I'll let you be one of my sidekicks soon. Alright. You heard the man. So, do they have anything in place to make Chazz's hearts go up faster than the other characters because of how late he has to actually show up? Let's duel him again. Burn seems fine for this deck. Okay, the weak and strong. I think it's about 1.5 to 2 times faster, is it? Okay, that's good. Does that mean if I give him a gold sandwich, you automatically get 2 hearts on him? Let's start with Penguin Bounce. Alright, chat, the teddy bear toll is active. I might need this, honestly, if he gets Arm Dragon on the field again. I might need to substitute some options, like Shadow Spell might actually be useful in the later duels here. Let's see here. Activate that. No need. And now you get bounced. Oh no, don't stop me from attacking, please. Anything but that. Pot of Greed. Oh, Magic Jammer. That's unfortunate. He discarded his monster I bounced, so that's whatever. Ooh, there goes. Well, I guess I'll throw down Yomi Ship, and we'll wait. Let's give it a go. Back to Burn. I think Burn might be better for Chazz than Heroes. Because he can get that Arm Dragon Beat Stick on board and just kind of destroy my monsters easily. Wait, was he attacking? Oh, the Yomi Ship. He can't even kill it. Only in the case of, like, getting Wild Edge on the field was I really able to just sweep him. And that's only because he set himself up with Cyber Jar. That was an anime moment right there. We had a few anime moments today, haven't we? I guess that's good, considering I feel like I'm only wasting a bunch of time trying to make other decks. Don't need to Shadow Spell it. Wait for more bodies to Just Desserts. I was only able to pull 1 copy of Just Desserts. I don't suppose there's any burn cards I can get from that card converter. I really don't want to spend all day there. Oh, no. Well, I may as well activate... Oh, wait, no, he's destroying my monsters. What am I saying? I only destroyed the face-up monsters, so whatever. He's gonna attack Yomi Ship with that, right? What? Oh, no. Okay. He summoned Ojama King. Oh boy, select up to 3 monster or opponent's monster card zones. As long as this card remains face up on the field, the zones cannot be used. He randomly picked those ones, huh? It's fine, Yomi Ship, we'll get rid of him. Oh wait, no. That wasn't Yomi Ship? That was, Needleworm. Oh. Oh. Nah, it's fine. Just gotta figure this out. Be okay. Can't attack me yet. I got Princess. I might have to figure this out. Gotta work around this now. Pay the toll. So now... No, I don't need to use Shadow Spell yet. I want her to be flipped up. Only use that when he starts to go for a direct attack. Hit him for a little bit of damage. Come on. Poison Mummy. Just keep letting him attack me for now. Let him build up his monsters so I can hit him hard with just desserts. I might be able to do this. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. Pay the toll and get bounced. Or reflect damage. Effect damage. Pay the cost. And now that he's declared, we'll activate Shadow Spell to stop Armed Dragon. Nice. Can hit him for 2,000 damage. I might have to rely on Curse of Darkness. Don't really have a choice. Come on, just put one more monster down, I can pretty much guarantee. Or maybe I should let him declare 2 attacks first. Don't tribute, don't tribute. Oh, perfect, come on. I won. I forgot to flip up Curse of Darkness by mistake, but I won. Just hit him with desserts. Hey, look at that. That's a fun interaction. Fun for me. Impossible. How can I lose to a loser? Alright, he's got no more jingles now, chat. Not like I have feelings for this place. That's not why I'm here. He has feelings for this place, and that is why he's here. Alright, let's go to the store. Maybe I can pull Chainsaw Insect this time? Do I have all the cards in this thing yet? 92. Grab some. Let's buy. The Spirit of the Pot. Nope, it's not that there. Come on. Wow, I'm getting nothing from this. What is that? Oh, that thing I don't need. The Bistro Butcher yet again. I didn't get anything new from this, did I? I'm at 100% for heroes. Give me 5 more. Heavy Slump. Come on, where's Chainsaw Insect? Come on. Drop off. Goblin Housekeeping. Well, not getting that. I'm gonna heavy slump myself here, am I? Suppose we can max out the percentages up here a bit then. 97. Maybe one day I'll actually pull a frickin' swords from this. How about that? Grave Robber. Stop defense. Just let it go. Where's swords? Give me swords. I could put swords in literally all of my decks. That'll be good. Share the pain. Don't need that again. Light Force sword. At least I got some new ones there. It's at 80%. I think that's the minimum I need for a pack, right? I got one sword. Stop defense. Nope. Not getting them. Oh, I got it. Got the Ultra. Look at that. It's limited to one, but that'll help. Do I really need it in the burn deck? I mean, honestly, yeah, I do. Yeah, the burn deck is kind of, needs to stall many times, so for sure. That's all I needed from it. Okay, 85. Well, let's buy the garbage fusion monsters. Get that up to over 80%. Your dual points really just all goes away once you start opening stuff. Will 8 be enough? Let's find out. Flower Wolf. They're all so bad. There we go. Just let them open so we can look at them. Look at these vanilla monsters, chat. Look how terrible they are. Look at all those fusions. Fusion Sage. Well, that's actually a decent thing to get from that if I was playing a fusion deck. Would Fusion Sage be good to put in my deck? Not really, because I also need Miracle Fusion and King of the Swamp doubles for that. I saw a video recently, I think it was Dual Logs that mentioned it. Apparently Metal Dragon has this weird quirk where the artwork on the card, like the clouds in the background, is just from some random photo. Like some random stock photo of real clouds. And that's the thing I learned about this card recently. You can't really see it because it's like the image is compressed, but it's apparently really funny once you notice it. Like, look at it. You can tell it's a real cloud photo they used. Like, they didn't draw a background or anything. It's so weird. You can see it? Yeah. Look, probably just Google, like, a clear image of the real card. It's even more noticeable once you're looking for it. They cheaped out on that one. Yeah, they sure did. A lot of new ones here. Dark Fire Dragon. I really didn't have that, huh? We're at 70% for this one. I can't remember. Did that make the card more valuable or something? I don't know. I think some random old cards become valuable because they become like a weird collector's item for quirks like that. Summoner of Illusions. Never heard of that one. Another Fusion Sage. There's Metal Dragon. That guy again. Beautiful Headhuntress. Summoner of Illusions. Flip, offer one monster on your side of the field as a tribute. Special summon one fusion monster from your fusion deck. The fusion monster is destroyed at the end of the turn this turn. Wow. That's like Magical Scientist, but like everything about it worse and slow, right? Okay. Metal Dragon also didn't get a lot of reprints. I mean, yeah, that would also affect it for sure. Okay. Defender of the Sea. Look at that garbage-looking card. 77%. Okay. Can't do me like that, game. Come on. And it's flipped, yeah, so I'm not attacking with it. Skill Drain is in this game, yeah. I don't know where to get it, though. I know some NPC runs it, and I avoid him. Look at all these cards. Fusions, the old fusions were so freaking bad. It's hilarious how bad they were. Flame Swordsman. There's that illusion dude again. Okay, I got a couple of new ones. That should get me at over 80%, right? 85, I think that's high enough. I don't see anything new popping in yet, so I still need a lot more. Maybe if I get this one just over 80. You need so much duel points to do this. That's why I just was not doing it for a good while, you know? I don't even know if I can get anything good from this. I already have 3 copies of magical hats. I don't... Was there any kind of, like, meta strategy around, magical hats? Like, is there any kind of cheesy, gimmicky thing you could do other than be annoying? We got some new ones there. Not really. Okay, just got it to 80%. Spec monsters are there. That's at 4%. Well, I already spent a good chunk of my money now. Oopsie. Chumley, my boy, I need you to be at max hearts. Magic flask. Yep, and a drink. Don't think any fusions before E-Heroes were any good, yeah. Let me see what Cyrus says. Is he buying a new figurine? Dorothy, Dark Magician Girl. Alright. How many Dark Magician Girls do you need? I think this one's okay. And I guess I'll duel Chumley. Again, I need Chumley's hearts to match Jaden's so that they both their packs will be unlocked, because for some reason for the character packs, you only have... Whoever has the highest amount of hearts is whose pack is available, and it's a very bad system in my opinion. I'm told once we get to Tag Force 2, things will be a lot more better when it comes to, like, getting through the early parts. Okay, it's only Chumley. What's he gonna do? Bore me to death? Set that down. And I'm gonna set the world on fire. That was an Eyes Restrict, yeah. That's probably the only fusion monster that was good from the old era, yeah. I don't think there's any denying that. Metamorphosis sure made sure it was a good one, too. Guess who just got bounced, chat? The green kangaroo. Alright, let's keep racking up that damage. I didn't put Swords of Revealing Light in this deck. Okay. Next time I switch decks, I'm gonna have to remember to put it in the hero deck as well. I think Swords is good, but, like, you can't really search it out. It's one of those things that'll just kind of help you sometimes, right? It's certainly better than Nightmare Steel Cage. What am I doing? Oh, he put the same one down. That's what he did. I guess I'll just keep burning him with Poison Mummy. Does a little bit. I could try Heroes against Chumley. Maybe. Just to mix it up a bit. Again, I said I played Burn so much last time. The Summon Skull deck wouldn't probably be fine against Chumley as well, but the issue is I'm kind of want to build on the 2 main decks I'm using so that I have something competent for Part 2 ready. I kind of want to make the mill deck, though, because that'll be fun. Like, the idea of attacking into the opponent over and over again with, Chainsaw Insect and Bistro Butcher, so that they draw all their cards. Like, that absolutely could be either a stupid victory, or will blow up in my face, because they have all their cards in their hand, you know what I mean? I could still keep in things like Needleworm as well. It's essentially like Burn Type 2. Guess we can set this still. Just kind of slowly hitting him right now. Can hit him hard with Just Desserts if he puts more monsters on board. Hang on, I immediately forgot what I put down there. Nightmare Penguin, yep. That kangaroo really thinks he can inflict damage every time. Back you go. He gave up. I don't think Five-Headed Dragon was ever really considered a good fusion monster. But what about Dark Paladin, the Dark Magician Buster Blader? That one should be good based on the pure fact that it looks cool. I don't know if it was good, though. I mean, if you're asking what Yu-Gi-Oh cards are good, either a Yu-Gi-Oh card is absolutely broken to the point where it should be banned, or it's garbage. There is no in-between, apparently. And he attacked yet. Yomi ship puts you out of your misery, bro. Last will. Oh no. You got a koala on board. Yeah, this is the koala card I need for my deck. 400 points of damage. Let me read the card, please. 400 points of damage, your opponent's life points for each card in your opponent's hand. Yeah, that could be good. That could be good. And I'm not really getting my back row set up for Chumley. I'm just kind of hitting him for reflect damage, and it's kind of sad. Well, he's gonna pay the cost. Good God, he really wants that kangaroo to do something. Unfortunately, what it's about to do is make him lose. Sorry, Chumley. That's just how it goes. Was Cyber Twin Dragon before Heroes, technically? I don't know. I thought Cyber Twin would be after. Animal Mayhem, Flying Discus. Oh, right. Chumley technically has a better deck now, doesn't he? Technically. Alright. Let's load. Go to Heroes. And we're gonna add in Swords of Revealing Light, but what should I take out? D, E, F, G, H, I, J, L, M, N, O, R. Alright, swords, where are they? Where's Swords of Revealing Light? Am I losing my mind? All the way down here. Okay, so what should go? What should go? What do I not really use? Mobius is still too good. Because it's freaking Mobius, for crying out loud, but it doesn't synergize with the rest of the deck, so I wonder. I have 3 of these boys now. Last Will is alright, but Emergency Call is also nice. Why did I get rid of Clayman? Clayman's amazing! Blade Edge, good for fusions. Foolish Burial helps me set up Necroshade. Necroshade doesn't let me get out Mobius for free, though. Axe is great when I get it on Wild Heart, so I don't want to do that either. Oh, decisions here. I guess I can kind of get rid of Fissure. I never really use it. It's just kind of a whatever option I put in there. I'll do that. I feel like I can get more consistent support by drawing swords than Fissure. So let's try that. Alright, now let's duel you. A duel? Okay. Sell me your cards, Chumley. I need the koala. Ooh, Future Fusion. That's a good start. I got swords as well, but I don't need it yet. Guess it's easiest just to go with Electrum, or sorry, Eric. Set them up in the graveyard for Miracle Fusion. Don't think you're gonna be able to beat over this one, boy. No fusion for Sparkman and Burstinatrix. I really don't need to use swords right yet. Not unless he gets, like, Master of Oz or something. Okay, looks like he had nothing. So what I can do is I can throw down Burstinatrix, and I can use Righteous Justice to bop those two back row. Destruction Punch and Diffusion. Okay, it's kind of a good thing I got that then. That would have been very bad for hitting me. Am I gonna be this greedy? Yes, I am. Bubonic vermin, I hate them. Look at those rodents, chat. Causing trouble in my duel. Let's hit him again. Unlike wholesome bears, we should have bears swarm in the field. That would be more cute. Not tiny rodents. He really wants this kangaroo to fight. Oh well. She's better in the graveyard anyway. Ooh, a skyscraper. Perfect. You know what else is perfect? Eric. Well, well, well. Look who arrived. I guess I'll just throw that down now, because why the heck not? Can't fuse anything. Let me see here. Is lower than the defense of this card. Destroy the attacking monster. Okay, so I can't attack it with Sparkman. Alright, then I guess Eric's gotta do that. It's specifically a weird effect just to stop 16k. It's really random and specific, but alright. Gotcha, boyo. He's out of vermin, chat. We exterminated this lad. Nope, didn't mean to hit that. Premature burial, don't you dare. Like, is the AI prioritizing bringing this thing out so it can make Master of Oz? Because it really, really wants this thing to be on the field doing stuff. I can make Thunder Giant. Guess that's fine. Let's do that. I got 2 hero fusions. You know, I said before the downside of the hero fusions is that I'll invest a lot of resources to put them on the field, but the opponent can just bop them with one spell. They still manage to get more done than any of the beat sticks I try and go for in the other decks. Hang on a second. Bastion, card your hand, show monster for the original attack that is less than the attack of this card. If you want to return during your main phase. Okay, I don't really need Poly in my hand anymore, do I? So we'll just do that. There we go. And now we got him. Oh my god. Where's Blade Edge when you need him? Heroes can sometimes really do things when they hit the field, yeah. Not to mention, I think in order to do some of the older vanilla beatdown strats, isn't it, like, kind of mandatory to run things like Delinquent Duo, which I'm pretty sure is banned by this point. Oh, there's Blade Edge. Not gonna tribute these guys, though, that's for sure. Necro Shade's not in the graveyard, so oh well. Here we go. Deskawala. I need more board wipes to really get away with that, yeah. He's over 8,000 now, that's great. But he's out of his, like... Yeah, he's out of everything, look at that. Guess I'll throw down Clayman. Now we're gonna do some damage. Wait, what? Oh, I didn't press anything. Why did it pop that up? Maybe I hold the button down a millisecond too long. Alright. Can end him next turn now. There's you. We don't need to summon you. He literally can't play any cards. Got him. Oops. Alright, Chumley, my boy. Beaten again. 269. Oh, darn, I lost. Okay, Chumley's card still not available. Jaden's still the max one. What's this again? Oh yeah, this costs 300 a pop. What makes this available? It's always blacked out now. Well, I could get this up to 80%. Why not? Costs so much money to do this. That entire episode where I grinded with the burn deck really is like all the dual points are gone now, huh? These ones are 150 a pop too. More on the right? No, there's nothing new there. This one's been there for like an eternity now. Cat's something. I could read that. Cat's your tribe? These are just old generic effect monsters. I just need them for completion, I guess. A warrior from a strange land. There you go. Hinge-hopper. Invitation to a dark sleep. At least I got new stuff here. 73. Still need more. Alright, 4-pack should probably get me over, I hope. What is that? I didn't read that. Looked like Dark Magician. Time Wizard. Now there's a gamble we can all agree is bad. We got Dark Sage, hang on. Dark Eradicator Warlock. This card cannot be normal summoned or set. This card cannot be special summoned except by tributing one Dark Magician on your side of the field. When this card is faced upon the field, inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent's life points each time either player activates a normal spell card. It's Curse of Darkness, but I have to jump through like 5 hoops first. Why would I do that? It only works for normal spell cards, too. Curse of Darkness covers all spell cards. I mean, the upside is that it doesn't affect me, but let's be real here. That's not that great at all. Isn't this... It just has Dark Magician stats, and I don't even get an attack boost. Yeah, that is... Why do Yu-Gi-Oh cards do that? It's like, here's a card, and here's the same card, but, like, you're never gonna use it because it's too annoying. Did it say either player? Didn't actually say that. When this card is faced upon the field, you damage your opponent's life points each time either player activates a spell card. Okay, so the benefit is that my spell cards can inflict damage, but, like, by the time I jump through that many hoops, I'm not gonna have, like, 5 spell cards to just slam down and destroy them. It's not... It wouldn't be a consistent OTK, but yeah. I mean, it's better than Curse of Darkness, but not, like, better to, like, get on the field. But I know I got Dark Sage. That's the one that cannot be normal summoned or set. This card can only be special summoned from your hand or your deck by offering one Dark Magician on your side of the field as tribute when you succeed in the effect of Time Wizard. Yeah, it's just the anime card. At that time, select one spell card from your deck and add it to your hand. Yeah, I know this card is unique in the fact that it's one of the only cards in the game that can, like, search a spell card just for free like that. But getting this thing on the field is literally a gamble, right? Hang on. This card cannot be normal summoned or set special summoned from your hand or deck by offering Dark Magician. Yeah, you have to get Dark Magician on the field, then you have to summon Time Wizard, and then you have to win the coin flip. And if you lose the coin flip, you lose Dark Magician. There is no serious strategy that revolves around this, right? That free spell card, like, the spell effect better be win the game for that to be worth it. Even then, it wouldn't be consistent and no one would play it. It's one of those things that just seems cool as a kid, I guess. Alright, I guess I'll just buy a bunch of fusions. I'm almost out of points. Alright then. I'm out of points. Look at that. I could make a Dark Sage deck, but I just get bored of it because it wouldn't work after I try. But card games aren't consistent. They never are. What's Refusion do? Pay 100 life points, select a fusion monster from your graveyard, special summon it to your side of the field, and equip with this card, and this card is destroyed. It's premature burial for, fusion monsters. Wait, this doesn't even work for heroes, right? They can't be special summoned in other ways, so this is useless. Oh yeah, Zombie Warrior, Skull Serpent, and Battle Warrior. I love that one. Look at it. Beast King of the Swamps. You can substitute this card for any fusion material. Okay, so it's not King of the Swamp, it's just the lesser one. Man-Eating Black Shark. Why does this thing have arms? Just human arms. Wait, 3 monsters? Wow. Wow. Sea Common, Gruesome Goo, and Amazon of the Seas. Why does the Amazon become an angry shark with, like, manly arms? That looks weird. Like, how did these 3 things combine into this? They're not related whatsoever. The Bond Shark. It's a fish. Did the original artwork of this have blood? Did it? I'd have to look that up. Aqua Dragon, Fairy Dragon, plus Amazon of the Season. Why are these require 3 monsters? Wow, I thought old fusions were bad because they were made of 2 useless monsters, but like, who's gonna like go -3, or it's -4 because you're using Poly, to summon this thing? That's so bad. That's so bad, chat. The snake hair. Some of these I recognize as being from, Falsebound Kingdom. Aqua Dragon's good in Duelist of the Roses. Okay. 96% on that there. Alright, chat. Now I need more points. Need more points indeed. Chumley. I need to beat you up again. All those points gone, chat. First to go. Hit the button there. I need to get Chumley's hearts up so I can get the Koala card for my burn deck as well anyway. He's throwing down some face downs, chat. Okay, I can make Thunder Giants, but hang on, first let me E. What do I want to add to my hand? It really doesn't matter. I just need anything in my hand. I suppose I could Wild Wingman the back row, but it's Chumley. Chumley doesn't really run Sakuretsu armor, so I don't really gotta worry about that. Nah. Doesn't matter. Now we do this. Morphing Jar and Mobius. Okay. Do I go for Thunder Giant? Or do I go a lot of minus there just to bop his back row and field spell? Does not seem worth it. Hang on, what's this do again? All insect, beast plant, and beast warrior monsters. So yeah, I'm not getting that. I think I'm just gonna go for Thunder Giant and Wild Heart and just attack into him. Yeah, let me get a drink. Because I'd have to discard so much, and I'm not worried about Chumley having, like, stuff to ruin me. If it was Zane, yes, I'd do that. I would bop all the back row. I mean, I could just sacrifice Thunder Giant and throw down Mobius and bop the back row. That'd be less cost-effective than, Or I could just be greedy and go all in with the attacks. I'm gonna be greedy. Can't activate anything in response. Oh, it's Bubonic Vermin. Hang on, let me just stand up. Here comes the rodents. The rats, chat. Oops, I hit the wrong button. The rats are unleashed. Yep, I'm just sitting back down, fixing my posture. The rats have been unleashed, and there's nothing we can do. Now, next turn, I'll just sacrifice Wild Heart for Mobius. He really summoned that kangaroo again. Alright, then. This is fine. Do I really need Morphing Jar? I might want to use that in a bit, actually. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna activate this. Get Avion in the graveyard for Miracle later. Bop that. Then I'm gonna set you. And you know what? I'll set this as well in case I need it later. Let's get rid of the last vermin. Chumley's deck here is a little annoying because he seems to more consistently always get the vermin and the nimble thing on the field. Okay. Oh yeah, I remembered another thing that I needed for the burn deck was Stealth Bird. Stealth Bird, I think someone said, was like very late game, so I had to give up on getting that. Stealth Bird would really accelerate the burn deck for sure. Okay, so now I'm gonna... Oh wait, no, I can't flip it, then summon you. I mean, I don't need my hand, I suppose. I don't need Morphing Jar. Let's do this. His attack boost is pretty meaningless for me. Let's go with these two. MST and that thing. Okay, that's decent to get rid of. Rats and teddies can be friends? Maybe. Perhaps. But teddies also cheer for the rats to go away. The rats try and take Teddy Ursa's sweets. Teddy Ursa just took a bunch of cookies out of the oven, and those rats are trying to take them. Do you support this, chat? Where do you stand on these serious issues? And I can't activate that still, I guess... Do I want to attack you with Avion? Avion would let me get the kill. Let me do that. Let's bop him. Deskwalla. Well, that's annoying. That's extra annoying. Hang on. This must attack this card. Blade Edge is probably better in the graveyard anyway. May as well do that so he doesn't like tribute for like Big Koala or something. He's got nothing. Avion will be fine. Avion is not going to be fine. How many of those kangaroos do you have? I get the feeling you're running those at 10. Hey, there's Miracle Fusion. I have to. I have to. I don't need to, but I have to. Yeah, let's make this one. A point must be made directly through your chest with a spear. You have a spear? No, it looks like you have a big sword. You know, the longer I look at that sword, what is that? The blades poking out from the side? I need to stop looking at that. That looks absurd. Alright, let's hit him. Final Fantasy looking sword. Well, Edge gets to finish him. Just enough. Oh, look, actually, he would have had 100 life points left if I did Miracle Fusion. I actually did need to do that. Oh, darn, I lost. Alright, chat, I can buy 2 more packs of the Garbage Fusions. Let's go! Garbage Fusions! Heck yeah. Nothing new here still. Oh boy, I hope I get Musician King. Empress Judge. Who else we got? Non-fusion attack? What's that? Non-fusion area. Neither player can fusion summon. Oh no. Do you really need a trap card to stop people from doing that in 2006? Well, for Heroes, maybe 2005, 2004. Which I doubt this card is like that new for this time. Is Zombra good for Dark Beatdown? Yeah, I've kind of abandoned plans for that for the time being, though, because it's just really not great. That deck doesn't really keep up with what I want to do. Like, the burn deck is going to be more consistent against these newer cards. The main thing that stops the burn deck is the opponent having Heavy Storm and no Woman to cross out every damn time. Alright. I know, I'm gonna go to bed. Let's go to bed so I can reset and duel Chazz some more. We're making good progress. I spent all my duel points, and I still didn't unlock another pack. I was expecting an email. That's fine. Alright, let me go get the cat first. Let me also save. I need to do that. Raw Yellow Dorm. There's a cat. Right next to the ledge. Meow. How dare you. How dare you, cat. Have a spicy fish egg sandwich. I don't know what a spicy fish egg tastes like, but I'm curious. Did I see something weird? Oh, it was the menu popping up and down. That's what that was. Let's go talk to the Chazz. Where are you at? No, this was Jaden's room. Right, he's my neighbor. Just walking over this right here. I mean, he's got a comfy setup for watching TV. This is like a prime gamer room right here. Just, it's a little annoying to get your snacks, I would say. You again. Wait a minute, I could use you as some trouble or do something wacked. I think he meant to say wicked. So that's like, what, the 10th spelling mistake I've seen in this game? Steal a card or something. The great detective Chazz will solve the case. What are you talking about, man? Okay, should we head up to class? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Let's duel him. I gotta give him a gold egg sandwich after this, and then I should check what his hearts are at. Oh, I'm using heroes against him right now. Oh, well. Probably fine. Again, I've done too much burn lately anyway, so I'm gonna go second. Only gonna go a little bit longer. Let's do it. That's his big play, huh? Well, lucky for him, I have nothing to play. I could Future Fusion and then just set Cyber Jar. Yeah, let's get Eric. No, I'm only doing a short stream today. I'm working on a lot of stuff this week. Maybe a longer one tomorrow, because it's Wednesday, but other than that, I'm doing short days. I already got a bunch of stuff recorded ahead right now, anyhow. Okay, Cyber Jar there. Oh, he's not gonna attack. He flipped up my monster. Good job, you fool. Wild Hearts. Yeah, that's safe to put up front. Arr, I'm a pirate. Well then. I have 2 heroes, you have 2 back row. I got an equation here. Boop 'em with math, chat. Boop 'em with math. Could just throw down Blade Edge. I got 2 Miracle Fusions. I could. He's got defense mode monsters, and he's gonna recruit his dragon. Arm Dragon, yeah, the level 5 one can't beat over you, so it might be a decent idea. I can also Miracle Fusion and bop a bunch of stuff, too. First, let's sacrifice. No reason not for me to E. What do I really need in my hand? Clayman is backup? I don't know. Eric will be showing up in a second. Too bad I didn't have Blade Edge in the graveyard. I could make Wild Edge and hit everything at once, like I did earlier. Steam Healer, Tempest. Oh wait, I can make this one? Fart. Voice crack. Well, I can because I have Blade Edge on the field. That's right, Miracle Fusion's the field and graveyard. Yeah, I guess I can do that. That's probably the best thing to deal with the recruiters. I miss my, piercing damage, but whatever. I keep forgetting Miracle also is the field and graveyard. I keep thinking it as just graveyard. Can also make another thing. I can make another Eric while my other Eric's coming. Let's make Eric. Wingman's not gonna attack monsters. This is fine. Future Fusion to summon Eric, and now the graveyard materials are there to make other Eric. And now they're all back in the deck. Alright. Big brain play for turn 4, chat. So let's just beat up his dragons first, just in case he has some cheesy flip effect. I don't think he's gonna have, like, Wall of Illusion or something. Oh yeah, he knows. He knows what's up. He knows what's up. He knows he messed up. Man, situations like this, it is so nice to attack every monster once each. Now this is a more satisfying beatdown than just using the Summon Skull or Blue Eyes. The Ojamas are hiding on the field. Take them out. Leave no survivors. And Eric goes over and punches. Ooh, so sorry. You don't have much to do now, do you? Hey, look. It's Eric. Golly, look at this field. Isn't this nice? Guess I don't need to worry about any of these here. I pretty much won. Oh, it's a recruiter. That's fine. I can go through them. Why did you go in attack mode, you idiot? I forgot he had Kamakiri. Is it just me, or does everybody have recruiters now? Should I just expect that from everybody? Why is he putting them in attack mode now? Chazz, 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 Chazz. You poor child. Let's finish him off. Oh, Kamakiri only summons an attack. You're right. Mass Dragon's the weird one. That's right. It lets you put it in defense mode for some reason. The other ones force you to put it in attack. I totally forgot about that. There we go. Impossible. How can I lose to a loser? Yeah, you lost to a loser, and this loser says, take this sandwich. You're giving me this sandwich? What did you do, put poison in it? I always thought you were a loser. Looks like you might not be so bad after all. I don't want to be one of Chazz's sidekicks. That's like the lamest title you could have in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Universe. There we go. Yep, I'm sitting just fine. Thank you, friend. I'm sitting like a good Betty. Or Teddy. I said Betty instead of Teddy. There we go. List of duelists. I have... Are you kidding me? The only hearts I have are from the 2 golden sandwiches. You're kidding me right now. Wait. Oh. I can switch that? What is the point of that? I'm never going to see him in Obelisk Blue again. The stats are exactly the same, too. That's weird. Chazz was thought to have left Duel Academy because his pride as an elite duelist was shattered, but he came back with a tenacious fighting spirit. He can still be overbearing. Perhaps his experience at the bottom is why he's not as cold as before. He seems to have grown a great deal as a human being, and now, thanks to that growth, he can now hear the spirit's voice. He has a variety of decks, but now mainly sticks to the Ojama trio. Chazz focused on power in the past, but now relies more on technique. He doesn't harbor as much disrespect for those in Slifer as he used to. Chazz likes to eat luxury foods, but can't handle vegetables. Oh, it actually says their likes and dislikes there. Well, damn. Detailed character bios. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna need to get more gold sandwiches, since all the other jingles and stuff I got for Chazz were worth jack. To the store. You can swap the version of the character for free duel mode. Okay, that's why it's like that. Probably I'll set a different bio for blue, yeah. Don't see a gold egg sandwich there. Don't see it again. Productive day, chat. It's just, for the remainder of part 1, it is a little bit slow and grindy. I don't have much of a choice but to just try and unlock more card packs while dueling Chazz over and over to... Because I need to get all the hearts for everybody in part 1, so that I don't have to replay part 1, and I can do part 2 with each character after that. I feel like once we get to, doing more tag duels, though, I'm going to have to remove Curse of Darkness from my deck, because The AI partner absolutely will not care about the cost and will just cause us to lose. We saw our friend Jaden do that quite a few times. Given Jaden might be more better when he's using his different deck. In fact, I really should test the next tag duel day, because he's probably using different cards than what I'm used to dueling with him with. Really wish it would just let you choose your partner, though, not automatically force you to, based on who has the best, like, the best hearts. That's probably why they have the card pack set up that way, because they want you to be forced to duel with that one character, so you think, oh, I should buy their cards, so we'll synergize, and, well, spoiler alert, it doesn't work very well with Jaden. There we go. In Tag Force 3, the default is Cyberdark Zane, but you can unlock Blue Zane for Cyber Dragons. Okay, I getcha. Oh, I have too many sandwiches. Okay. I guess I'll have to give him the steak sandwiches. It said he hates vegetables. I have 100. May as well talk to Chumley. I just want to get Chumley to max as well, so I can, I mean, everybody has to be at max so I can buy all their card packs now. We'll just talk to everyone. You were sleeping like a baby. We got up way early. There we go. Again, this is the first Tag Force game, and I know they, like, do really expand on all this stuff in the future games. I've been assured of that. Like, this game does have, like, first game syndrome in a lot of ways from what I'm told, but that doesn't mean I'm not having a good time. There we go. Just fixing something here. It's fun. It's repetitive. I'm surprised I'm still doing this much dueling with it at this point. Hang on. I got stuff for you. I know this is alright with you. I gotta free up space. I'm assuming the steak would be fine to give the Chazz. Top grade bread, meat lover's dream come true. Alright, he thought that was fine. Oh, we all want steak right now. Let's go see if there's a funny event in class today. Chazz changed locations. Let me just talk to him again. Egg sandwiches can be good. Here we go. I usually have, like, an egg sandwich when I get back from, like, the gym and stuff for lunch. I can use you. Cause some trouble. Okay, he's not talking. He's just doing random dialogue. I'm not really sure what determines that. This game is weird. Alright, let's go to the classroom then. Swords of Revealing Light was a good one to eventually get around to getting. Still, I had to invest a lot of money to eventually pull that, didn't I? But I can get crush cards super easily and fast. Oops. Today's lesson is spell cards, Cyrus Truesdale. Yes, sir. Explain the effect of... Yeah, we've seen this over and over. Is there, like, 5 different scenes that can happen? Not fair. We're done with today's lesson. Let's talk to you. You had a great talk. Okay, that worked out well. Nova here? No, it doesn't look like it. Chazz is hanging out at the boys' dorm because he wants to be in there again. How sad. He's got hearts. Just look, Asprey. These lowly students are pretending to be better than you and me. Turns out that's how obelisks think. Meow. Oh, it's Pharaoh. You had a great talk. Steak? That's some fancy bread, I'll give you that. Alright, not bad. I mean, I don't know, in this game it feels like the only obelisk that looks down on people is, Chazz. Everyone else is just like NPC Brian. Bastion exists in the woods. I think I'm gonna leave him alone. I don't want to talk to Bastion anymore. He's weird. Talk to Zane. Cyrus told me all about Slifer. He said that he had a lot of good friends and was really enjoying himself. Thanks for looking after him. I'll be looking forward to being your partner. I talk about duels. Listen. Okay. Go back over here. I suppose I could just get one duel in with Chazz and call it. A duel? You'll regret it. I gotta build up that heart. At least those 2 gold egg sandwiches I saved last time did help. But he's literally the last thing I need to do. Once Chazz has max hearts, I just have to skip days. But I will, in the meantime, also build up duel points so I can unlock other stuff in case I need it for the tournament. Okay. Sparkman. Attack him. Oh, he's Cyberjarred. That's actually good for me. Go ahead. I now filled the conditions for Last Will as well. Good job. Position. Hang on a second. He's got 1. Face down. Righteous Justice needs to be able to target that. He's put Armed Dragon level 3 down. Mass Dragon. Ojama Green. Okay. Still the battle phase. If I let things ride, I can discard Wild Edge from my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I got Ojama. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, okay. Do that. Activate Last Will. Bring out you. And now, end turn. Discard Blade Edge. Oh crap, he's tributing. Oh well, I knew the risk. And now he's got that. Darn. Darn, I can make Wild Edge now to deal with his recruiter. Then I need something to deal with that, huh? That's a problem. That's a frickin' problem is what it is, yeah. Let me think. Can't Thunder Giant away that guy. That's a problem. If I had Skyscraper, yeah, it would work. So maybe I should wait. Maybe this turn I should just Mobius and bop this back row. I need to wait. I need to draw Axe of Despair to guarantee to get rid of his Armed Dragon. Oh, his Lightning Vortex and Magic Jammer. Okay, those were very, very, very good to get rid of. I wouldn't have been able to do anything if I didn't get rid of that. I attack Mass Dragon. He's just gonna put Armed Dragon level 3 on the field and then rank it up next turn. Oh, that's such a problem. Mobius back for that later. No point bringing out Blade Edge yet. Or, if I bring out Wild Edge, right? See, the thing is, if I bring out Wild Edge to destroy all his recruiters in a row, he's not even gonna go for damage by attacking, Mobius. He's gonna use his discard, so he can just destroy all, face-up monsters on my side of the field that attack equal to or less than the attack of the sent monster. Oh, sent monster? I thought it was his attack points. Okay, so there's no way in hell. Would he have another level 7 in his hand? It's essentially all up to that. Do I risk that? Do I risk that? Or do I wait and go for that? Not like I'd go for game anyway. It's too risky. Gonna wait. And there it is. Let's do this. I'm gonna soften the blow right now. I know it's gonna go back to the graveyard, but he can't beat over both. Wow. That actually worked out better than I thought. I have it. Okay. Come on, I have a chance here. Axe of Despair, Axe of Despair. Didn't get it. Throw Necro Shade in the graveyard. Wait, King of the Swamp. If that goes to the graveyard, what can I make? Not a whole lot, actually. It's better to throw Necro Shade in there for the hell of it. Emergency Call. We're gonna just take Clayman out. Problem is I can't beat over this. I need my axe. I can't beat over him. There's no point fusing yet. Hang on. Let's do again. Have a special summon. When this card is special summon, destroy one monster on your opponent's side of the field, then select one monster from your opponent's graveyard and special summon to your opponent's side of the field. What does he have in his graveyard? I can give him Ojama. Hang on, specify special summon. Would anything interrupt that? Special summoned. Destroy one monster on your opponent's side of the field. Okay. Necro Shade's in the graveyard now because I just sent him. That might work. Let's go with that then. No. Okay. I found a use for it. Okay. Now it's bopped. Oh, I get to choose its position? Oh, that's beautiful. I didn't even think about that aspect of the card. Alright. This is like the first time I actually summoned this thing. I guess it does have its uses. That's good. Mass Dragon's just going to summon something else, so I'm gonna get rid of the whatever the face down is. Oh, it's Kamakiri. I have so many of these heroes, I don't even remember what half of them do half the time. You have to just learn what situations they're good for. Infinite extra deck is pretty nice here, yeah. Looks like that's that. Especially knowing I can, when I choose the monster, I get to choose if it's its position. Yeah, here comes this now. Still get out of this. I'm fine. Going back. He's gonna bring out level 7 again, eh? Oh my god. Oh my... Okay, let me get a drink. What even happened? here we are again. We're back in this situation, but somehow it's worse. I guess this is a good time to put this in here, yes. Okay. We're gonna set that down, and we're gonna hope I draw that Axe of Despair. Only halfway through the deck. Only halfway through the deck. Hello, Satan. I see you brought a friend with you today. Oh! This might work as well. I mean, yeah, I could also put Sparkman down and use this to destroy Snatch Steal, but what's the frickin' point when I can just Cyberjar? We're having some real anime interactions today. I just go back to my hero and burn deck and I end up getting better duels for it instead of just playing Unga Bunga Caveman. Like I said, I make a Caveman deck and my opponent just puts on a helmet. That's all that's happening today. Alright, so now I guess I flip this up and hope for the best. Good luck, everybody. Hang on. The other level 7's in the grave, right? Or did you shuffle that back in? Nope, it's either in your deck or your hand. YOLO. I still have swords. Sweet symphony of cards just blasting apart. Ooh, I did not want that on the field. Actually, I confuse it. I can make Wild Edge. This is a good situation to be in. Bubble Man, you can pretend that you're helping. I might need you face up, actually. Ooh, Wild Edge is perfect for slaying you. Yeah, go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Wild Edge is like the perfect counter to these recruiters here. Okay, Fuse King this. Oh, I drew him. I might as well. He's better off in the graveyard so I can Miracle Fusion another one. These two can be on the field and bop them for minor amounts of damage. Bubble Man is a material for Eric. It's mainly there in the deck for a future fusion. It's kind of a Garnet. Alright then, let's activate this. Not making Mad Ball, man. Yeah, Wild Edge is the best one here. So yeah, I probably should just use the one from my hand. Bubble Man's effect is never going off. Bubble Man does nothing but spray bubbles, as you can see from his artwork there. So I got another friend on the field. So chat, you want to see a slaughter? Let's get him. Let's go through all the Kamakiris. Arm Dragon level 3 is Wind, so that's why he has the Kamakiri as well. Like, Kamakiri lets you summon a wind monster, and Mass Dragon recruits a dragon monster, so those cards are specifically so he can get level 3 on the field and swarm out level 7 in a couple turns. Let's get him. Get him, Bubble Man. This is the most use you'll ever get here. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna kill him, but I'm gonna come real close. And there we go. Bubble Man helped. Yes, he did. Your opponent draws 2 cards. Special summon 1 monster from your graveyard that includes level from its name. Ignoring the summon conditions, that monster that was special summoned by this effect cannot attack or activate or apply its effect this turn. Oh! Just kind of hiccuped a little bit as I read that. Chat, we have a problem again. Yes, do we have a problem again? Oh wait, I can Miracle Fusion. And I have you on the field. I have an idea. I have an idea. There he is. Pick the one from the graveyard. Yeah, we beaten over him now, chat. Anime finisher. Lots of anime duels today, jeez. I mean, that is the benefit of the AI getting better, like, decks now. Like, there's more interaction, which I do like. Because I think I was getting kind of sick of, like, some of the earlier decks where they just kind of all do the same thing. It was basically, like, not quite as dumb as, like, the Duel Academy decks where everyone had, like, the same 10 staples in their deck. Like, in Duel Academy on GBA, everybody ran Jinzo, and it was super annoying. There we go. Impossible. You're supposed to be a loser. That's right. Let's go check his hearts. First, let's just make a quick save here. Just about to turn it off. Save complete. Alright, chat. I'm gonna call this a short stream now. It was fun. Just wanted to turn on Yu-Gi-Oh! For a few hours and before I get back to work on some other stuff. Let's do Duelist. Maybe I'll do some Pandora's Tower tomorrow. Oh! Damn, that actually worked. The steak must have helped as well. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Looks like it's too early. I don't know. I don't think Dylan started yet. I don't think I can raid him. It's fine, though, chat. Not sure if I'll do 2 games tomorrow, but it's Wednesday, so I have the time, but... Either way, I got some stuff I want to take care of tonight, so I'm gonna go do that. I hope you all enjoyed. Have a good night. Bye-bye.